Yeah, I don't need a jacket. You wear it. You wear it. It's fine.
Hey guys, how's everybody doing tonight?
How's it going? We got the intro tonight, or?
Absolutely.
All
No
right, cool.
intro.
That's why I'm usually like quiet, like in the beginning, because I think like music's playing. Because I've done that a couple of times. Yeah, so I don't know.
Yeah, until I get that, until we get a song made, you know,
Yeah.
I figure we'll hold off on it. Hey Larry, hey Subi, Phoenix, Michael, Jason, Lane. I think that's
So now,
hey,
Subi.
Donald,
Yeah. So
Chanel,
now, yeah.
Chanel. Okay.
That's what I said. I'm bad at pronouncing stuff too. So
Well, I really am. Everybody's here. How was everybody's Thanksgiving? How did that go?
oh, that's good. Probably
Hey, Michael.
my mom hurt her hip, so she couldn't walk right. Other than that, though, it was pretty good. Just tough
Yeah,
seeing her like that.
it is. It's tough seeing them hurt. It's tough seeing them sick. It's just a really, it's your mom, you know?
Yeah. Oh man, look who showed up.
Sweet Caroline. I know, Caroline. I know.
See him? It's JoJo. He showed up again.
I enjoyed my Thanksgiving too, guys. I really did. Hey, Justin.
What's up, Justin? Yeah, it really got cold out here. What's up, Jason?
Yes, it's been so cold here too. Like I'm saying, it didn't reach 40 degrees here today, I don't think, at all.
That's better than us. It was like 27 today, I think.
I think that's the highs it was
Not
here.
27. Not
37
27. I mean,
here.
37. Yeah,
Yeah,
37.
37.
But it's not windy, so it doesn't bother me. Like if it's windy and cold, that's the worst. But if it's just like
Oh,
cold,
yeah.
it does. You could walk and you get your body heat. It's not bad.
Yeah, I like the cold air, the crisp air. I
Yeah, the
guess you
older
could
I
say the
get, I feel
snow.
like I get hotter. Like if that makes any sense.
Yeah, it does. It totally makes sense. Larry, it hit 51 there. You lucky doggy.
Oh, you got 51 subscribers? Oh, he
Now
said
I
it hit
think
51.
you threw
I got
peas.
you. Yeah,
Yes,
Miss Rainey
Miss
did good on
Rainey
that.
did. She did amazing on that. And I loved her little pre-show before, her little 5-minute clip she made
Yeah,
before
yeah,
she
yeah. She killed it.
went
That
live. I
that
like
video was
that. Yeah,
edited
that was
well.
awesome, wasn't it? That was really
Yeah, it was
good.
edited well. Yeah,
It's
none of us are
freezing
ready
there
for
in
this cold
Phoenix.
weather.
No, I'm not ready for it, but I love the snow. But I'm not ready for it to be this cold.
Yeah.
Can we see the snow without all the cold? Is that possible?
When it snows, actually, I feel like it's not that bad, like when it's actually snowing. There we go.
I'm so sorry. I am so sorry.
Oh,
Oh my God,
you're
I'm
good.
so sorry.
You are
So
perfectly
sorry.
fine.
Hi.
How are you, Miss Rainey?
Hey, Miss
I'm
Randy.
good. Red just got here, so I was having a conversation with him.
You're perfectly fine.
How's everyone
No,
doing?
Good.
I
It's
would
freezing
send
out
you
here.
all the snow you want, buddy. I really would. I like seeing the
Hello,
snow.
hello.
I just don't like being so cold.
And I think in March we'll be like a 37-degree weather day would be a nice day, you know, when it's hitting
Yeah, when
0.
it'll feel warm. When it starts getting 40 and you start thinking it's starting to get warm, where it's been cold so long.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I remember like a 40-degree day, like in March. I'd be like, yes, you know. Right now, no, but in a couple months,
Miss
yes.
Rainey, we was just bragging on you.
Oh, why? What
You did so
happened?
good tonight. You did so good
Yeah,
tonight
Thank you. I
on
was
this
really,
story.
sometimes my reading,
Oh,
it like, I flub over my own words, you know? So I was
I do
pretty
that
proud
too.
of myself this evening. So
You did wonderful.
thank you.
But that's what I
Trying
really
to
like
fix
that
this.
story. And I really like
Yeah.
that you want to do the MK Ultra thing too. I think that is so interesting.
It's very interesting, specifically because they say that it stopped, and I'm trying to figure out how would we know that it hasn't? You know, there's no,
Yeah, there's no
it's not like
way.
I'm gonna talk to some high up person who's gonna tell me, yes, I am a part of this, and yes, it's still going on, because that's not
Yes.
something you speak about. So trying to figure
But
out how
it's a good little deep dive.
it is.
It is.
And I a lot of people don't like to hear this name being spoken in their chats, but when I started going down the Sean Combs rabbit hole,
oh shit.
MK Ultra did come up, which made me
The M
look more
yeah,
into that.
the MK Ultra comes up a lot with all your big time artists like that. They
Mhm.
think
Yeah,
that your conspiracy theorists think that the higher ups are controlling the artists
yeah.
with the MK Ultra.
Mhm.
So it is. It's a pretty interesting
Well, you know what's
dive.
crazy? I don't know if you guys heard. So like the other night, I was talking to somebody about this, and he told me like 5 years ago, some guy got locked up for breaking into Trump Hotel, and he had baby oil all over him. And then he was talking about all. Yeah, you gotta look this video up. Um, the guy had baby oil all over him, and he was just acting nuts.
I'm
He was
like,
like
let
a
me get my
South
notebook.
African dude. But this is 5 years ago, before all this stuff came out with baby oil and all
I
that. Like this
know
is 5 years ago,
it
and the
was
guys,
a paid, you know, prostitute, but a male one. Is
yeah,
that the
yeah,
one?
yeah, yeah, yeah. And then he
Yes,
was,
he even went into the police station and
yes.
made a report, and they all thought he was psycho.
But
Well, and
everything he
Literally.
said lined up, though.
that's kind of the whole thing, right? You'll see some of these artists, which makes me, this is a whole rabbit hole. This is a whole nother topic. But think about Britney Spears, right? So you've got
Yes.
Britney Spears, who was fun loving, outgoing, very bubbly. And then all of a sudden, she's being controlled. Her money is being controlled. She goes psychotic and crazy. And,
Yeah.
you
See,
know,
they wanted to do the same thing with Kanye West. They wanted to put
oh,
him under a
absolutely. Absolutely.
conservatorship. Yeah. And
Well, and,
they
go ahead.
they was going to use the same woman that Britney Spears' father used to put her in the same thing.
You know that
The
same woman
Kardashians.
is tied to Sean Combs.
Yes. She's
Okay.
tied to a
What's
few
her
of
name? You
them.
know her name?
I can't remember. It's a weird name.
I can't remember either.
But
But I'm not
she is tied
surprised.
to a bunch of them. She
Yeah,
manages their money and everything. I can't remember
And
if she was a lawyer
I can't
or
remember
not.
either.
it's I
Um,
was gonna say it's not the woman that did the conservatorship to Bam Margera too, because that happened to him too. I don't know if you heard
It
about
very
that.
well could be.
because she does like a business on this, like a treatment thing, and somebody died or unalived in her treatment
Oh
while
wow.
she was doing it. Yeah.
Hmm.
But I don't know if it was
Well,
connected to her.
it's definitely a deep hole, and it's interesting because you'll for me, I was starting to go down the Sean Combs hole, which
Yeah.
in turn led to all these other ones, and it's insane. It's
Hmm.
insane how deep this goes and how high up and how far back this goes, because
Yes.
obviously it's not just him, it's not just R. Kelly, and it's not just Bill Cosby, right? Because
No.
technically, what, it was Bill Cosby who was the first,
Mm-hmm.
I think. Well, there's also Michael Jackson.
Well,
That's It's just
Yeah.
deep. It's just
and then
there's
you had
so
R.
much.
Kelly too. You
Hmm.
know,
Yeah.
it's just a mess. It really is, and it goes all the way up into your government officials and
But that guy
everything.
that got
You know.
arrested, he said it was the Brule. He was saying that it was the Black Illuminati, and they're called the Brule or the Brule. You know, you ever hear that term, the Brule?
Well, I can tell you that the Masonic lodges are different. So, I mean, the Illuminati part could be different as well. I'm not sure.
Yeah, they said the Brule was like Oprah's, like she's like the head honcho. I heard they said in that.
I don't know. I do not know. Because the Illuminati was
Yeah.
supposed to be done away with back in like the 1700s or the 1800s. But I'm not sure. You can't never tell.
Yeah, they said they were disbanded. You know what I mean? They just
Hmm.
went underground. Yeah,
Papa
no.
Trucker, hello from India.
Hey, Papa Trucker.
This world is nuts. Yes, Larry, this world is insane.
It really
Hey,
is.
Insane. It is. It's. I'm baffled. I don't even know how. Like, I didn't realize how much crime against kids there
Oh
was
my goodness. I didn't
yeah, it's so
either.
until,
messed up.
yeah, until I started doing
Digging into the
this.
Sean Combs
Well, not
stuff.
even that. I mean, me doing my kind of current event crimes, right? So I'll
Yeah.
search the internet for crimes that are happening currently,
Hmm.
and 75% of what I find is on children.
That is terrible.
That's terrible. Yeah, and
That is
crazy,
terrible.
and very alarming.
It is very alarming, especially if you have children, you know?
Oh, of
Yeah.
course. And if you have young children, I mean, mine are both old enough to make decisions for the most part, but it's, I just don't want them to get caught up in, the next phase, which could be trafficking, which could be, uh, hard drug use and everything else that comes with that next stage in growing up. And I, I don't, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think that's how a lot of
I'm
this
with you.
started with Puffy when he had a mule get arrested at an airport. And I think that, I mean, the Cassidy thing was going on before that, but when that mule thing happened, they went really hard on him. And that's when his properties were all raided and all that stuff happened.
Well, they should have looked into him years ago, but
I've been saying this
when,
since the whole Tupac thing.
well, there was someone who said that someone paid somebody, Sean paid someone $1 million to put a hit on Tupac,
Keefe
which I wouldn't
D.
doubt.
I think it's Keefe D's the guy. And he got locked up like last year too. And the timeline's crazy because, like I said, he got locked up. That mule got caught. Like things started happening around last year, like when Cassie started speaking up at first.
Hmm. Nope, Obama had Jay-Z over and Obama had Jay-Z spill the beans. Why can't I
Yeah,
see that yet? What am I missing? Oh, this must be, I see what's happening here. So I've got my computer up because I don't have the link to for myself
Hmm.
for me
mm,
to post on my page. So I've got Mountain Mama's up on the computer so I can see the chat, and I didn't realize that. Maybe. What am I missing? I don't know.
So
Some people are not showing up. What's going
can
on?
you see it
Oh,
in
okay.
you have
We
in the
have it
StreamYard? Can you
on.
see it in there?
We have it
I do.
streaming on 3 different channels, and each of these people are in a different live, but we can see all of them through StreamYard.
Yeah, in the comment
What's the
section.
third channel?
Uh, the podcast, you got me and McFly's channels
Oh,
and the
okay,
podcast
okay,
channel.
okay. I was like, why can't I see certain messages? Okay. So in
So
StreamYard, because I'm new here, again, so StreamYard is gonna show me everyone's chat.
everybody's chat,
Yeah,
yeah. Yep,
Okay,
you'll be able to see everybody in every chat.
that makes sense.
I brainwashed my
But
kids
if they
to
are
do
in
the right
different
thing.
chats, they won't see each other.
Right.
And they get confused with that.
Yeah, that's why I was like, someone can't see one person, and I'm going, well, if I respond to this person, but I don't see their chat because I didn't want to speak over you, I was just going to type it, but I
Mhm.
realized that they are not in this chat.
Yeah, I wish they
Because I
could
was
all
reading,
the chats could be
it's,
the same.
Yeah,
that
I
would be
do. I
cool.
wish that way everybody could communicate.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
makes
because
sense. No,
yeah,
Carolyn, I don't think that's abnormal. I think that is normal, but I think that parents aren't parenting.
I do believe you're right there too. I think phones is a big thing with young parents these days. They want to stay on that phone. When I was at the DMV, I watched a kid run around and try his best to get his mommy's attention, and she was on her phone, and he was running around there acting crazy, just wanting attention from anybody that would give it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And she never paid that
yeah,
baby a bit of attention. She just played on that phone. It
Yeah.
broke my heart. So I do believe
Well,
that. I do believe kids act out and do things seeking attention, and sometimes it's not very good things, you know,
well, right. Any attention is better than no attention. So
even if it's a
exactly.
negative way, you know.
exactly. Exactly. Yeah, I see that. I mean, I've always talked about, well, not always, because you
Hey,
guys
Tori.
haven't seen necessarily all of my little TED Talks that I do, but my both of my kids would always bring the kids that kind of came from the broken homes.
Yeah,
And they a lot of them acted out, but it was interesting to see how I was a parent, or I am a parent, but yet they spoke to me like they could their friends because they couldn't speak to their own parents about it,
right,
which was disheartening. But
Damn.
at, at the same time, I'm glad they had someone to talk to.
right. And that's
Thank you,
how
Larry, for that.
that's how, it should be, you know.
It should be,
At
but
least they had you to talk to.
right,
I just think
right.
it's
Well,
so
I didn't
bad.
have I mean I didn't have parents growing up that cared.
I
Yeah, I had
had
to figure it out myself. I was not blessed with great role models, shall I say.
I was blessed with a good mom and dad. I really was. Honest and truly. And I do still feel blessed to this day, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I was raised by my grandparents, and I had really good Italian grandparents, and my mom, my parents worked a lot, but my mom was a little bit crazy, but I love her now, and
Right.
it, I think a lot of guys don't have a crazy mom, but I think we make our moms crazy too.
I do. I think
Yeah.
boys tend to make their moms crazy. Boys get a little wild in their teenage years. Some of them.
Mm-hmm.
I was wild as a teenager.
Yeah, I raised my brother from the age of about 12 until he graduated from high school, and oh man, he definitely he set the stage, so I knew what to look forward to with my son.
I'd
That's for
say,
sure.
I'd
That's for
say.
sure.
How old were you, Miss Rainey, when you had to start raising your own brother?
Um, well, let me think. My brother is 10 years younger than I am. So if he was 12, 13, I was 22, 23. But I also had my child prior to taking care of my brother. So I was a young mom.
Yeah.
I had my son at 20. So my son is 22 and my daughter is 19.
Oh,
So
I had,
I have older ones.
I do too. I had my first baby when I was 21, and my second baby when I was 22.
Hi, Tori. How are you?
Oh, does
Your second, your
Sonya and
second to,
Pope? Go ahead.
no, you're okay. You said you had your second at 22?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I had my second at
Mine,
23.
mine are getting ready to be 19 and 18 and 19.
Okay. And Chester,
So
yours are
they're,
young,
Yeah,
right?
mine are 3 and 5,
Oh,
and
what a
a
fun age.
handful.
Yeah, oh, I'm sure. Are they both girls?
No, one boy and one girl.
Okay.
Giovanni's 3, and Viviana is 5.
That is
Vivi's
so
the
funny.
oldest.
Well, not funny, but I was actually going to, Giovanni was on the list of names for my
for
son,
you?
even though I'm
That's
not
cool.
Italian. Yeah.
It's
But
a
that's a
beautiful
pretty
name.
name, though. It is. It's a beautiful name.
Yeah,
Very,
because I
very
wanted to
beautiful.
name my son after me, but I didn't want to name him exactly after me. And Johnny and Giovanni is
Sure.
like the same thing. So it's like the Italian version of it. So it's like basically he's named after me, just in Italian.
Yeah, both of my kids have Italian names. They could be Italian or Spanish, but their first names. I don't know. Can I say that here? Does it matter anymore? I don't know if I
I
should.
don't know.
Maybe I shouldn't. I'm like, maybe I shouldn't.
Hmm.
I don't know. Why would it, Miss Rainey?
Okay. I think that's fair. If they want to say it, they can.
Yeah.
But I'm good, Tori. Thank you for asking. It's good to see you here. Um, yeah, but my son could not stand his name while he was growing up because not very many people have the name. And then my daughter hates her name because it's very common. It's at least it was common for the year that she was born. So
Right. So there's a lot of girls her age with that name.
oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that I think her name's like on the top five list for like 3 or 4 years after she was born. So if she can go to the gas station, she can find her name on one of those little keychains or the necklaces.
See,
She's
I
fortunate.
cannot ever
I
find
can't.
mine.
They
And I
can't
always
I
they
hated my
can't find
name.
mine either because mine's common, but the way they spell it, my real name's Jonathan, but it's Jonathan, Jonathon. So it's
Owen.
Oh,
Jonathan.
My name
Yeah, so
my name is
they
not
always had the
common at all.
AN one. Hmm. They always had the
Right.
AN tag when I would go to a gas station. I'm like, oh, damn it.
Yeah.
yeah. Mine just
Yeah.
didn't exist. I don't know.
Yeah, I definitely you don't ever see my name ever. Never do you ever. Ever.
Well, you see my name, like my name is in like a big popular
Oh
movie
my God.
series, but
You
Yeah.
scared the
that's
hell out
why
of me.
I absolutely hate my name because people
Really?
are, you know, my whole life, people have come up to me and said that one phrase out of that movie my entire life, probably about a billion times.
Sure.
They would love you here. They would
So
love
I'm
you
like,
here.
I hate my name.
Yeah. And see,
When I hear it,
I always
um,
get crap for my name. I mean, obviously it's Rainy, right? So
yeah,
people are like, every time I introduce myself, hi, I'm Rainy. And they're like, excuse me, say that again. And the only way for me to get them to understand is rainy like a rainy day.
Mhm.
That's the only way. And every time, it never fails. You get a little giggle. Oh, that's so cute. I am
I
42 years
do.
old. It is not cute anymore. I am
I
over
do
it.
like it though. I do like your name. And there was this
Thank
little
you.
That's
girl I
awesome,
used to
Wayne.
have in youth group. Her name was like Stormy. I really liked her name too. I don't know. It was just unique and different,
Mhm.
and I don't know. I let my dad and my ex-husband name my little girl. So,
Is Rainy your actual name? Malcolm, yes, Rainy is my actual name. Uh, my birth name was different, slightly different. It was a little bit longer. No, it was not Lorraine. Um, and m- my mother hated the fact that my aunt named me. So at one point in time, because it was back in the day when you didn't need a certified copy of a birth certificate, my mom whited out my name, took a typewriter, and typed the name Rainey, and used that, made a photocopy, used that to turn it into the schools. So my name was technically illegally changed. I do have the original birth certificate where you see it with the whiteout on it. I'm not entirely sure why she decided to do that. My birth name, I would like that name since I'm older. Rainy was fun as a young kid, but my actual name, I guess I could just say it. It doesn't matter. It's Raynell. So like Danielle, but Raynell.
that's a pretty name. That's a
I,
really pretty name.
Yeah, it's
it's
a
it's
pretty name.
unique. It's different, but no, I'm stuck with Rainy for the rest of my existence.
Oh,
Which
even
is
though it
fun.
was changed.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's everyone knows me as Rainy. It's on my social, it's on my driver's license,
It's on
my
everything.
passport,
It would just be
it's
so inconvenient to
it would
change.
it would be. We love Rainy. Thank you,
I
Carolyn. I
do.
appreciate
There you
that.
go.
I really do
Thank
love
you,
that
Tori.
name.
Yeah, see, everyone
Yeah,
thinks it's a pretty name.
Yeah.
it's a beautiful name. I hated it because I want to say in kindergarten is when I actually went by Raynell, and then I flopped around to lots of different schools. I went to, I believe, 8 different schools when I was growing up. So I think once I made the move to the next school is when it was changed. Because from that point forward, all the yearbooks did say Rainy instead of Raynell. So, oh well.
I do. I
Oh
like
well. But
that.
it is not Lorraine. It is not Lorraine. In case anyone wants to give me crap. No, it is not Lorraine. Do I look like a Lorraine? I don't
No,
think so, but
no. You look like
No.
a Rainy.
a
You really
Rainy.
do.
A Rainy.
And I don't know if it's just where I know you by that, and that's just, you just look like Miss Rainy to me.
Well, good. And I'm always like, well, if I wasn't Rainy, what do I look like? Nobody
Oh, I
knows.
don't know.
I don't know.
With that, you, I don't know. I
Larry's
wonder
funny.
they
My
might
real name is
ever.
Larry.
Yeah, Larry's funny.
He cracks me up. Nacho Daddy.
I was reading what Malcolm was saying. Not your daddy,
Well,
Rainy.
Tori says her real name. Oh, Victoria. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, that's a beautiful name, Tori.
Yeah, I
Very,
like
very
Victoria.
pretty. I love that name.
It is. It's different, right? It's common, but it's not common. It's not common
Right.
in today's era, I guess, which is
No,
nice.
it isn't. And I love the little nicknames you can get with Victoria. You know,
I'm
Hmm.
on hook.
cute little nicknames, Tori.
Hmm.
You can't have a nickname with my name.
Well, and it's funny because with this whole YouTube thing, I mean, like I said, my name is actually Rainy, but when Red addresses me, he always says Miss Rainey. And so it's funny because even in public, when I'm bartending and he'll come and visit, hey, Miss Rainey. And everyone goes, he is so polite, which Red is polite, but they think that
He's
it's no
being
different than saying ma'am or sir. So
right.
That's funny.
it's kind of comical. Tori was the name of my
Larry
first
said his
coach.
name JoJo.
Your nickname. Tor.
Yeah.
That's funny. Your nickname's really JoJo? He's outside. I gave him some lunch meat. He didn't like it. He's being picky now. You didn't see him? I was
Wants
on
more of
camera.
that
That's what he was
turkey.
doing. He was coming up.
He
I
wants
got
more
rid
of
of
that
the turkey. I got rid of it.
Well, he's gonna be upset.
You don't like that lunch meat.
Oh my God, you're right. It's all right. We just gotta get some turkey out of this.
I'm not getting it. It's gone. It's on me.
Red is marine play. Okay, guys, I'll be right back for 2 seconds.
Okay.
Give me just a
We're
moment. I'm
good.
gonna check on the puppy for a moment. You'll hear me screaming, that's fine.
Malcolm.
Mark.
Malcolm's
I
nickname
didn't give him lunch meat
is
turkey. I gave him lunch meat.
Macca's or
Lunch meat.
Yeah, I broke it up, gave it to him. He didn't like it. I always try to hook that cat up. Every time I go outside, he hears the door. Like he's like on the other side of the street, and he can hear the door. And soon, yeah, he starts running up to me. When I was walking home today, I was doing a live. He heard my voice, and he was like hanging out on the steps waiting for me. I hope I have my mom's number.
I told you my son's name.
named after my dad's friend. Oh, that's nice, Larry. Mine's named after, my middle name's after my grandma.
JoJo is a superstar. I post a video of JoJo and like he gets like some of them videos of him get like 10,000 views. It's nuts. They love that cat.
He's the prettiest thing on YouTube.
It's just that every time I go outside, he just shows up. He's right there, you know.
So Chester, it's just one cat you have, right? Or no?
No, so I have a cat, and yeah, JoJo's not my cat. He's my neighbor's cat. But every time I go outside, like he hears the door, like I'm saying, he comes up. I seen him like when we first moved in, and he didn't like anybody, and I started petting him, and he started coming up to me, and then he just started coming over like every time I go outside now. He's like waiting for me.
That's funny. That's funny.
sweet.
And I have a
Oh,
cat.
yeah,
My cat
Tori.
eats like a quarter of a can and some dry food, and she's cool.
Mhm.
JoJo, like every time I go outside, he wants food now. So, and he's a big cat. He's always hungry. It's crazy, you know. And I gave him a whole bunch of ham. He didn't like it. I bet you I'll go out there and it'll be gone though. I bet you'll eat it.
Ooh, Caroline, that's cool.
I'm not saying my
Really?
full name or even my location. Important not to try.
What is Subi gonna do? Tori, have a good night.
I'm broke as fuck. Yeah, that's how I feel.
Subi, come sit with us. Come sit with us at the table. Absolutely. I'm raising my hand for sure.
Hmm.
I'm raising my hand.
Hell yeah.
Everyone's hands.
Hands. I'm raising mine. You can't see.
Okay, guys, I'll be right back again. I don't really have to go get the dog from outside, so I shall return.
You're fine.
You're fine.
There's no rush. We're just having a good time.
Subi, you should so go live.
Yeah, I was trying to get Jesse. He got up to like 50 subscribers, and he said he was able to go live on the computer, and I was doing a live the other day, and then like I don't know, he said he couldn't remember his password on the computer to get on, so I don't know. I
He
was
can
trying
still
to.
go live on his phone.
I think you need to have like 100 subscribers to go live, right?
No.
I'm not sure. It changed like from when, you know what I mean?
When I was
When I
able to
did
go
it.
live, you only had to have 50.
Yeah, see, I
on your
couldn't go
phone.
live. Yeah, I couldn't go live on my phone with 50. I had to go live on my computer. And then when I got to 100, I was able to go live on my phone.
Right. Oh, thank you, Malcolm.
They definitely changed it. That's cool. Yeah, 50. I thought, yeah, I thought he'd be able to go live. So,
Yeah.
but he's getting
And
there.
if you
He
go
only
through
had like,
StreamYard, you can go live anytime.
yeah, that's what
It
I
don't
was
matter
telling
how
him
many
too.
subscribers.
Malcolm loves your profile picture.
I know, I told him thank you.
I don't have enough subs. Let's promote Subi. Let's help him get some
Yeah.
subs.
Subi, post your link.
Yeah, post your link and we'll tag it or whatever. You like click on it, it turns blue.
Which
50. Yeah, it changed. It used for me, I couldn't go live with 50 on my phone. I had to get
on.
100 to go on my. I had to go on my laptop.
That is
And,
so cool. I would
yeah,
love to know
my
what
mom,
my
travel last
great
name,
grandmother's
kindness, white feather. Oh,
travel
that's
last name
dope.
was.
Always watch your ads, Chester. That's funny. There's
I think
ads
it
on this
helps you
too.
out though. Like if they watch your ads, I think that does help you out, right?
I don't care who it is. I'm skipping their ads. You don't have to. You don't have to be that kind to me. You can skip them
You
ads.
you can skip the ads, guys.
It's not gonna break my heart.
Oh gosh.
All the kids are getting sick again. It's crazy.
Feels like you might be getting sick.
I don't know. Going outside with the kids is always something. Once you feel like you're
You
getting
can
better.
you can join us up here, Subi. I'm going through StreamYard, and on StreamYard, you could go live from StreamYard with it don't matter how many subscribers you have.
Yeah.
I'm streaming live on the podcast channel, and it has like 13 subscribers.
So yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
You just gotta download the app, or what should we call it?
You don't have to even download the app. You can go through. Well, no, you don't download the app.
Yeah, you
Remember,
don't need.
that's
Yeah,
for
you
the
don't need
kids.
the app. Yeah, you can go online,
You
like
just
go on.
go online and do it. StreamYard.com.
Subi, you can
Yeah,
actually see the chat within StreamYard as well, just
yeah.
as a heads up.
I was only on Chester's, not on Mom's. Because I did that monetize button. That's why. That's crazy though. I don't know, like what does it? I don't know how it does like commercials. Like does it like pause it? Because it didn't do on my right when I do uh vertical lives. It's I don't get them, but when I've been doing those horizontal ones, people tell me I get commercials when you do it that way.
I don't know. I don't get commercials on your lives.
Yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, drop your link to join, Llama.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you can put a link and people can join in.
Okay.
Well, I do appreciate the invite. That was very
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
I was going to ask you, like, so, like, when did you get into doing these crime dramas on YouTube?
yeah.
So, well, backstory before I started doing that. So, I wanted to be a homicide detective. That's what I wanted to do growing up. I've always been interested in crime prior to crime being the cool thing to kind of check out. But I went on vacation because Fools started doing the YouTube thing. And I was kind of participating with him, but I wanted to find my own avenue, because we're two separate people who enjoy
Yeah,
two
that's
different
cool.
things. And so, I'll go on his channel and we do the drinking thing and we do the karaoke, but that's not me every day, all day. So I wanted to do something of my own. So anyway, we went on a little trip just actually last month in October. I stayed for a week with my kids in Oregon. We went to the coast. And during that trip, I thought, why don't I try to do crime? Because I listen to crime all the time. So that's where that started. I had a bright idea that is still evolving because I still don't have a schedule. Um, I definitely need to step up my research game. I need to figure out the whole editing and making
Well, your
videos because
video
I've
today was amazing. It was amazing
uh,
today.
yeah, well, I will tell you, I took that snippet offline. I added my own little warning in the beginning, but I'm learning that software because when I bought my Mac, I had all the fancy programs installed on it. Because if you know anything about Apple,
Yeah, I'm an Apple
once you
guy.
buy Apple the way it is, you cannot, unless you buy the program separately. So the way the package worked was I could do the editing and the music software as well. So I had all of that pre-installed before I purchased it, and I am just now learning after I've had it for a while the editing software in it. So aside from iMovie, I've got
Yeah,
that. What is it called?
Final
What
Cut.
thing?
Is it Final Cut?
Yes, yes, yes. I don't have a dang clue. It's very
Hey,
complex,
Jason.
and I I'm learning. I'm learning. So
Yeah, I tried to mess with it a little bit. I used to get like the free copy, and then like I would get a different email, and I just kept renewing it. That's how I did it, like to get the free trial on Final Cut. Like
uh-huh.
my buddy told me, he's like, just make up some bullshit email, and then like it'll give you like 3 months free trial. So I just kept
Right.
doing it over and over again. That's how I used to edit movies and shit back in the day.
Okay.
Hey y'all.
There's Subi. What's up, Subi? Where you at?
That's Malcolm.
Right.
Wait,
It's
that's
Malcolm.
Malcolm.
Right
We get wait. Where?
I thought that
Look
was
at
Subi.
Subi.
Where's Subi?
Yeah,
This is Subi. I was like, this is Subi.
yeah.
There is Malcolm in the middle, which he's not in the middle, but he's got the lights behind him. And Subi is the
That's Jason.
gorgeous man to the left of all of us.
Yeah, no, that's Jason.
Who's Jason? What is happening?
That's not Malcolm. That's
Hey.
Jason. That's
Why does it
Subi
say
and
Malcolm?
Jason.
Well, shit. Well, hi, Jason.
Hi, Miss Rating.
You when you popped in underneath your name, look at my face is all red now. Jesus, what an idiot. When you pop in, when I'm looking at the screen, it says
I'll
Malcolm
post it.
under you. So that's why. I'm sorry.
It's
I
all
do
right.
know who Subi is, so you got to give me credit there. Thanks, guys.
It's all good. We're getting there.
Why are you all so
Copy
small?
this.
So tiny on my phone.
I don't know which
You can
chat
flip it
she's
sideways
in.
and it gets bigger.
Thank you, Larry.
There you go.
Whoa.
Oh, but that's cool. That's how you got into it. I like what you've been doing, and I think it's really cool.
Thank you.
And that's why I was watching that show based on a true story, and I don't know, it reminded me of you. Did you see that, like, or any of it yet?
I still haven't seen it yet. No, I had some stuff going on, and then I had some other friends who were going live, so I had all my material. I'm like, oh dear goodness, I hope I get this done before they do their podcast. I was so worried because we had a friend who was on live prior to me going live, and I was not trying to interrupt any of that. So yeah.
Oh, Miss Rainey, we would have waited. It would have been
Well,
no big
no,
deal.
Yeah,
I've had
we
all
held up
day
for a
to
little
do
bit
it.
anyway.
Yeah,
I guess
I
you
saw that.
I guess you guys can see me now, huh?
Yeah, I can see
I
you.
see you.
We can
What's
see
good,
you
Subi?
now.
Yeah, I'm an old guy. What can I say?
You're all right, Subi.
We are getting there, you know. I'm middle aged now. I'm 41, so
Oh,
I'm 50. I'm 58.
I
That's
don't like
cool.
being called middle aged. sir, let's not talk about that.
No, I hear you. No, my buddy was telling me that the other day. He's like, "Yeah,
Young, you're
you know, you're
young.
middle aged." I'm like, "Nah." He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "I
I
guess I
really,
am."
I really wasn't gonna do this because I'm not like really, how to say it, not really put out in public to say.
I'm back. Phone died.
Yeah. Oh, it's all good. And thank you, Malcolm. When the class started it,
Subi, we
it's in my
appreciate you
queue.
coming up here with us.
I'm still
Absolutely
trying to figure out.
appreciate you.
Still trying.
We absolutely appreciate you coming and being up here with us.
Yeah, I'm 27. I feel middle aged. That's funny. Yeah, my buddy just brought that up to me. He's like, "Yeah, you're middle aged." He was telling me. I'm like, "Nah." I was like, telling him no. He's like, "Yeah, think about it. When you were young and your dad was 40, you know." I'm like, "Oh yeah."
I'm knocking on the 50 door.
I don't know how to
Who's-
see the. I don't know how to see the chat though. I'm not really.
I don't know if you're in the app. I mean, not on the app. But if you're online, you could just hit like comments, and like it should
My
be there.
nephew. That's funny. 99.
We got another.
Yeah, Jason, are you in the app
And what?
on StreamYard?
Yeah, I'm on. Yeah, I'm on it now. Can you see me?
Well, yeah, but you said you can't see the chat.
No, I can't. All right, I
If
just
you,
pulled it up now. I got it.
I was gonna say if you hit the comments.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, you see that, Subi?
Yeah, I see it now.
Yeah, it's pretty cool because you can like see the comments from like all of them. Because like everyone was saying that they're either in like my room or Mountain Mama's room or even on the podcast, and they can't see like where are you reading that? I'm like, oh. So it confuses a lot of people when I'm like reading other people's comments that are all together because they might be posting in Mountain Mamas and then I'm reading.
Okay, well,
What's that?
kind of got to figure it out. I can see chat. I can kind of see chat.
I got yeah. Comments. You should be able to see everybody.
Malcolm, we're happy that you're here. That takes a lot of hard work in all areas.
Yeah. I mean, you think I'm crazy. That's why I like to take mushrooms every now and then. It helps me out. I usually do it like on a Saturday podcast.
What do you mean unwanted people? Everyone's welcome, 99. You should bring anyone in here, right? It shouldn't
Yeah.
matter. I don't know who would decide to
Think
hit that
so.
button, but you know.
Well, I didn't know who that was just popped up there myself.
Oh
And
yeah,
they had
yeah. When you
themselves
guys come up,
muted.
introduce yourselves too. Like, you know what I mean? Like if we don't see you and you're not talking, it's a little weird. So just like,
Oh.
hey, I'm Joe Schmo
Okay.
from here. Oh, hey, what's good, Joe Schmo? But I don't know. So
Yeah,
yeah,
Malcolm,
like
That was
Oh,
odd.
sorry.
though.
oh, you're good.
I said that was odd. They came
Oh,
in
it's
and they had their mic muted and their camera off. There was no
Yeah.
point
well,
in
what's
being
the
up
point
here.
then? Well,
Yeah.
it doesn't show you on your end their name unless you physically put it in, right? Like how we put it in.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Okay.
And this name was like Sunny D or something. Something.
Somebody in the chat's like, let me see what happens if I click this link.
Let me see. Oh boy, I'm in here.
Yeah.
Well,
You never know who it
fun.
could be. Yeah. Like I made it back to the podcast.
Phoebe, can you
I'm
hear
in.
us?
I don't think Subi's here anymore, is he? It said he's here, but I
Oh,
can't see him. Oh, I see like
I
a
don't
box
see.
where he is.
I do not.
Yo,
Subi.
so like click underneath you. You can see like it says Subi, but like I don't hear nothing. That's weird.
well,
Oh, that's
on the
cool.
app, it's spinning, you know, like it's buffering, but
Ah, the
on the
Wheel of Death.
channel, it shows his icon, so I'm not sure.
I'm not
Yeah, I
sure.
call
I
that
don't
the
know.
Wheel of Death when it
Yeah.
spins. I hate that. Like when
With
I like
StreamYard,
come up my phone.
where it is it's not an app, it's an actual website that you go to. You have to
Mhm.
have pretty good internet to be, on StreamYard, or it'll kick you out, you know.
I think Subi has not the best connection at times, so that might be part of the problem.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see, but I'm rocking in my chair.
I
Thank
can't
you.
see you.
Did you seen that video? I got yelled at. Like Mama McFly's like, you cannot post that. So I was like, all right. And I sent
Yeah,
it.
no harm, no foul.
You're
It's all
like, I
fun and
won't,
games.
but I
I
know
said
who
to the
will.
country boy, I'm like, hey, I can't do anything with this. Can you? He's like, yeah.
I'm just sad. He got in trouble with Mama McFly over that one.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was tagged in something earlier today that said I was creating videos and I needed to quit, but I haven't created any videos, so I'm not entirely sure what that was about, but
I
that's
don't know.
funny.
I went live the other day, and everybody was telling me that like my live was very peaceful,
Oh yeah.
and there was no drama in
Yeah.
my live. I'm like, yeah. Everybody tells like, oh, there's all this drama, but like, I'm not like that. I don't like drama.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hate
Yeah.
drama.
Backyards last night was, oh man, we were just going at it. He made everybody a mod.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Oh.
And
Oh,
Yeah, that was
so
some fun. That was fun.
Yeah, it
nobody
was
could
fun.
time each other out, and it was just a bunch of people talking crap. But then he gave myself and somebody else the higher mod privilege.
You and Todd Rock, I think.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that
And
doesn't really do anything. You won't be able to comment in the shorts from now on. You'll see.
no, no,
You'll
no.
go in the.
He removed everyone's privileges after that live, but it was
yeah.
just for that moment. But it was still funny because I was like, now I've been promoted. Y'all watch out. Anyway, it was a good time. It was a good
I'd
time.
say it sounds like a
Yeah.
good time.
Thank you,
It was
Caroline.
fun.
But Country Boys lives are always a good time.
Yeah.
They really are.
Yeah. It was.
Your
It was.
lives
It
are
was
always
a.
a good time too.
Oh, phew. It depends. It depends on the day. I know my last
No, it's
few,
usually a good
depending on who was there with me.
time.
I did have a live with Miss Kathy, and I did that on purpose, just so she had a platform for a minute. And I did do a live with Ariel, and that was a thing. I'll just leave it at that. And then
Okay.
I did do one with Miss Queen as well, and that was fun. So, hey,
Oh, Miss
girlfriend.
Queen, I love her.
Well, hi.
She's got the best
Oh, I'm so
personality.
happy. We're so happy. Okay, come, relax, man.
It sounds like
Okay,
it was telling Carolyn.
okay.
Hell
You
yeah.
don't need to jump. Sit. Oh, this dog, I swear. No. She's like,
They
I
said
need
it was
your
fun.
attention. It was fun.
You
It was.
see?
That was the thing. Yeah, Ariel had me
Okay.
delete that live. He's like, do not. I need you to delete that. I am embarrassed. This is not who I
Hannah
am.
was
I
cracking
was
me up.
like,
Ariel was difficult, she said.
he I was like, Ariel, not to be rude, but do you have ADHD? He's like, yes, I think so. I'm like, yeah, I know. I can tell. I can tell. And it's nothing personal. I also have it.
I
I
have it
don't
too.
take anything for it intentionally. I just deal with it because I work better that way. But Oh my goodness, that man.
Miss Rainey,
Yeah,
there's my beast. You see him?
no, what's happening?
Oh
Here,
yeah,
hang on.
his
There's a
puppy,
delay.
his dog.
Okay.
See him?
What kind of dog is that again?
Old English Bulldog.
Oh, that's cool. My buddy used to have one. Biggie, his name was.
I'm not
They're good
laughing at you,
dogs.
Jason. I was looking at
What
the
do you have,
camera.
Rainey? A pit bull? Is that a pit bull?
Yeah, so here, let me bring her up here. Come here, babies. Come here. You want to show everyone your toys? So, she's solid. Oh, girlfriend, hold on.
I know Mount Mama's got like a dozen beagles.
So
I
this
do
is
have
her. I don't know if you
half
can
a
see her.
dozen.
She's like, no, half a dozen.
She is 3/4 pit, so she looks more. Ma'am, please stop. She's 3/4 pit and 1/4 husky.
Oh,
Okay.
I had huskies.
And we named her Chaos, and that was per the chat. I don't know. I can't remember who intentionally said, because I have my Chaos and Criminals chat or channel that I haven't really done anything with, and we thought it'd be funny if there was a Chaos and then eventually there was Criminal, right? But oh man, does she live up to her name? She is rowdy sometimes.
My little beagles are so meek and humble. If you raised your voice, they'll lay down on their belly. They're just, they're the sweetest little dogs.
Yes, ma'am.
I told you I had a Dachshund beagle growing up that was mean.
I've got one, and he's mean to other dogs, but he's not mean to humans. So I hit him by himself.
His job, my dog, he would wait every day at the door for the mailman, and then he'd try to rip up the letters. Like that was his job, to wait
Now,
for the mailman.
my dog that I keep with me at all times is a German police,
Hey,
and he's been trained with the disabled. He's a
are you
really
okay?
good dog. And I'm not talking like he's not a certified help dog. He's literally been trained with the disabled.
Yeah, you know those things too, like those help dogs. Like my husky, we bought one of them vests. It was just one of the help dog vests, and I would take them in stores and shit, and it would say shit to him like that. I was like, he's a help dog, and nobody knew. So that's how we did it. Everyone's like, you got to have paper, and you don't need that shit. Just buy the vest. They sell it from Temu. You know,
You
people
are
are like,
funny.
that's what I'm saying. People are like, oh, I'm spending all this money for these classes with the dog. Why? Just buy the vest.
Well, see, when I got my dog, it was already trained high class. I didn't have to do that. I just got the dog. I didn't pay for no classes or none of that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
There's no
Like the
tone of that
woman who
one.
had him, her son was disabled. She got him for her
We got two Subies.
and they didn't get along very well.
Oh man, I had to remove them.
Who was that?
Man, it sounded like a squeaky car
Subi,
belt.
yeah, it sounded bad because his other one was on here.
It was squealing.
Oh, I wanna be removed from the studio. No, I don't want to do that. I was
I
trying
put
to
some
have
more
them
lights up today,
reset.
like crazy ass.
More? Yeah, look at his
Yeah.
house. It looks crazy. The land, you see that shit from space.
It's gonna be glowing like your
Fucking-
neighbor's house. Your neighbor's house, all you can see is bright white.
Do they at least shut them off like at a certain time at night?
Yeah, I turn them off.
When?
I don't know, probably a couple, like an hour. Usually shut them off like 10:30. You're on a timer.
I would
Okay.
leave him. I would leave him on till the morning. I'm paying all that money. I wasted all that time and energy
Hey,
to put
Beer
them up. I want
Dad.
them on all the time.
Nah, they're not that bad. I told you they're LEDs. They don't use a lot of energy.
Jason, what state are you in? Remind me.
I'm in PA.
Oh, okay.
Hey, my
Well,
Pennsylvania
there you
brother.
go. No, I didn't. I thought maybe you were either mid or East Coast. I wasn't quite sure.
Say
Yeah, I'm in Ben Salem, PA.
say Jersey Shore, or how do you, and what do you get at Rita's?
What's that?
What do you get at Rita's?
What do I get? What flavor wise?
No, what is it? What do you
A soft
what do you
pretzel.
get? But what are you getting? What do you go to Rita's for?
A gelati.
What is it? A ham and cheese? I don't know.
No,
I don't even
most
know what
people
Rita's
say
is.
they go there for water ice, but we say it's water ice. In Philadelphia, we say water. And
Yeah,
everyone, like,
water.
makes
Yeah,
fun
water
of us.
ice.
Yeah.
We say
I tell
Acme too.
people, yeah, they don't know what water ice is, people. You know that? They don't have that in other places.
Miss
What
Rainey,
is
say water.
ice?
Say water.
Water.
Yeah, so you say water.
See?
We say water.
Yeah, because there's
Yeah.
a T in it. There's no D in water. There's a T.
Like when we go down, we go down the shore, and then we say Atlantic City. Like we don't say Atlantic City. We go into Atlantic City. You know?
Say Acme.
And Acme. I say a lot of words weird, you know? It's funny. But I also spoke Italian before I
like I
spoke
say
English.
everything weird.
Chester, were you physically born in the U.S.?
Yeah, I was born here. That was my issue. So I was born in America, but I was raised by my nonna mom. I only spoke Italian. So when I went to school, they gave me shit because I was born in America. But they would give people like these Korean kids, I remember they came over and they couldn't speak English either. And they were like, well, they were telling my parents, like, well, they were born in another country. He was born here. So they gave me shit for that, like my whole life, you know?
Shoot.
But yeah, you get Italian and then I speak English and then with a Philly accent. That's why I sound the way I do.
I wish that my mother spoke Spanish to me growing up. She never did.
Yeah, like I said, prima y para inglés y para tutto italiano. You know, that's before I spoke English, I just spoke Italian. But my problem is all my family who speaks Italian, they all passed away, so I don't really have anybody to speak it with anymore. You know?
McFly, will you teach me some of that?
Yeah, I can teach you Italian.
I think
Italian's
Beer
a lot
gut.
like Spanish.
49ers are going. The Bills are going
that
down.
would
Beer gut.
sound so funny with my accent.
Oh shit! What was that?
I said I think that would sound so funny with my accent.
It's funny how
So, Miss Rainey, what's your next story?
Yeah.
Oh no. Well, I have a few. Mike Rafferty has been asking me, well, from the beginning when I was like, hey, I need recommendations. He did recommend the Craigslist Killer.
Does he own a Subaru dealership, that guy?
Who?
Mike Rafferty?
So Mike Rafferty, he is a car hauler, and his primary vehicle is Corvettes. So he's ideally dedicated to Corvettes only. But unless he's coming back from somewhere, they don't want him to have an empty truck, so he'll fill up with, say, other things as well. But it's usually kind of the high end. He's done the Jeep Wagoneers, those pricey Jeeps they've got out there.
Oh, because there's a dealership called Mike Rafferty Subaru. I hear commercials for it all the time on TV. That's why I thought Jason would have heard it. You're like, cinema, what you do? at Mike.
Yeah, I know what you're
Rafferty
talking about, Chester.
Subaru or some shit like that. Yeah,
Looks like he
it's a
drives car
dog that,
carrier.
like,
He had
here in the
vets. He had
Philadelphia area.
Corvettes.
Yeah, he had vets today, and that's typically what he hauls is Corvettes.
High end cars.
Rafferty
Yeah.
is like Rafferty Subaru. It's a dealership called Rafferty Subaru, like around here. That's why I said, does that guy own a dealership or something?
Man,
Might be
I
his family
don't
member.
I
That's what
don't
I'm
think so.
saying.
I don't think so.
I'm gonna find that commercial for you.
I think Mike Rafferty might be more of a common name than we think.
Yeah, that's true. That's like Mike Smith.
Okay, you don't have
It's
to
just
scratch me.
if you
I
lived in
see
the Philadelphia area, if you're watching the Eagles game, you'll probably hear that
you're
commercial.
stinky.
About 34, 39.
What happened to Mountain Mama? Yeah, where is Mountain Mama?
Ladder 74, squad 134. Fire chief reported 114.
Can we get pulled over? What's happening?
Yeah, is that a scanner?
As well. Tactical box 30.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. Don't mind me. I'm a volunteer fireman. That's my pager.
I was like, is someone in
Oh.
trouble? You know, in our state,
That's
here
pretty
they
cool, though.
finally actually encrypted all the police scanners, so I can't be a nosy Nora and listen anymore. Man. Okay. Okay, I will love
Yeah,
you.
I don't know what happened to Mountain Mama. And what's happening, Kate?
Hello, Kate.
And
I know,
Subi, your channel, like both your channels were up at the same time, and it was just echoing. So I had to I pushed it out so it didn't come in because it's real bad. If you wanted to try again, you're more than welcome to come up. But yeah, like when it echoes like that, it's hard to, you know what I mean, talk to people.
Mountain Mama screaming with an Italian accent. That'd be a sight to hear, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it's funny.
It's okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Subi, you know what? You tried. You're amazing. We love you regardless. And I'm still proud of you for doing it because you
Oh,
said
yeah.
you will never go live. And look what you did.
There she is.
Are you done? Are you done?
Hey, Mountain Mama.
I'm done
You
with
all right?
shit. No, Subi, it's one of those things.
Popcorn and pickles. Let's start the show, Caroline. I got you some hot Cheetos. I like hot Cheetos. I was eating hot Cheetos popcorn the other day. Did you guys know they make like hot Cheetos popcorn? That shit's banging.
Miss Randy, out your way. Do you have volunteer fire departments or are they paid?
What? Oh, where I'm
Now,
at, specifically in the small town that I'm in, it is all volunteer.
yeah, that's what I do. I'm the same where I'm at.
Yeah, they might have a
That's cool.
small oh, I don't volunteer. I don't know if that's the question you asked me. I just was nosy and I'd listened to the police scanner. I was like, I don't volunteer. I've considered it, but with everything else I've got going on, not the firefighting part, but the paramedics part, like an EMT.
Yeah, you see
I've
some
just got
crazy stuff.
so much stuff going on in my personal life and work and everything else that I don't think I would have the ability to be able to do that. Now, if I didn't have, say, ow, you fucker. Sorry. Excuse me. Sorry.
You're good.
If I didn't have my main job and I was just doing a part-time gig, it'd be different, but there are a lot of accidents because we're up in the mountains. So, we've got the major road that gets you up here. And in the winter and in the summer, there are some not so great things. We've got one of the most popular rivers up here as well that a lot of people will kayak on. People from all over the world come here to kayak. And every year there's at least 5 deaths that happen in that span of area just because it's so treacherous and people still come and try to do that. So I don't know if I'd want to do that, but
Yeah, that's crazy.
And it takes a special person to do that EMT job.
Oh yeah.
My cousin does that. I have a cousin who's is EMT.
Yeah, I think it'd be difficult because I did think about, like nursing in, in the medical field just because it's a job that's never going to go away. And I think I would get too attached to people. Shoot, I'm already attached to people. So to be able to see that, it would be too much for me, I think.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's tough.
I joined when I was 16 and I'm 49, so I've seen some stuff over the years.
Oh, wow.
Longbeard said I'm too hairy. That's funny.
The accidents is what gets me, especially with children.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, seeing
So I
that
used to work
couldn't.
at the camera shop, and I used to develop pictures for the fire department and like the police and all that. And I seen a lot of crazy shit just developing the pictures back in the day. That's before digital. But it was
I
crazy.
also seen some probably
What were you
about
saying,
4 or
Miss
5. Chester, you know the Amtrak it runs through, right? The train line it runs through.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen at least 6 people, do the thing on the tracks. It's crazy.
I know what
Coroner
you're
comes
saying.
out
Yeah,
and you just,
it's
it's not good.
yeah. What's up, beer? Is that beer gut?
What's up, fuckers?
We got Larry up here. What's that?
Oh, yeah.
So what's happening?
What's up,
Is
Chester?
that beer gut? Not much.
What's up, Beer Gut?
It's Larry too. Hey, Larry.
You getting the snow out there, Beer Gut? Beer
Yes.
Gut.
Yeah, I can't hear beer gut. You said
They're supposed to get a lot of snow up there, Chester.
There you go. What happened to the screen?
I don't know. It's weird. You all still there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's weird. It's like flipping back and forth. I think because he's on like another screen. It's like flipping back. I think that's what it did. I gotta find that commercial though, because I got that stuck in my head. That Rafferty Subaru.
Subaru.
You know what I'm talking about. I knew
Yeah.
you would know that. My parents
That's Randy
used to be
back.
volunteer ambulance officers. Wow. Yeah, bad knees. Yeah, it's a crazy job, like I was saying. I told you, I remember developing pictures like when I worked at the camera shop for that shit. Like it was crazy. I remember it was somebody, I don't know what the hell happened, where the guy like I don't know how he unalived himself, and it was like this dude like taped to a chair, and you would see his skin. It was purple, and then tape, and then skin. It was nuts. That was a crazy job, yo. That was a crazy fucking job. Think about it. You would see all kinds of people. Like people would bring in nudes before, like they had digital cameras and shit, and then they'd be.
Oh, is that the photo places where you used to drop off your film?
Yeah, I used to work at Rich Camera back in the day. It was a cool job, but then like digital took over and like.
I think they were called photo mats too. You remember them little buildings that are like photo mats?
Yeah, they used to be.
I don't know how old you are, Chester.
Yeah, it's called the camera shop back in the day, and that's what it was. And then Rich bought it out, and then they went out of business. You remember that? It was called the camera shop.
Yeah, I remember that.
But there were like photo huts and shit. That's where they started. So
Yeah. That's what I remember. The photo huts.
And nobody. That's like that was a dime business. I like that job. It was cool. It taught me a lot about film and editing and shit. Where's Mountain Mama? You being quiet, Mountain Mama?
I'm here. I'm listening to you guys.
Long beard. Got scared and leave. I don't think Longbeard came in here.
Yeah, Longbeard was here.
In
Hey,
the
I didn't see
live.
Longbeard. Where
I
did
seen
Beer
him in
Gut
the
go?
chats. Yeah, Beer Gut came in here. I didn't hear him. Didn't you say the
Yeah.
49ers beat the Bills?
No, I said I hope the Bills beat the 49ers beat the Bills.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. They
They're
playing
supposed to
tonight. I
get
don't know.
like 6 foot of snow up there. Did you see that up in Buffalo?
No. But it's like that in like Erie,
Maybe.
Pennsylvania too. They get like that same type of weather.
Yeah, well, Erie and Buffalo are only like 20 miles apart, I think, 30 miles apart.
I didn't know that. That's crazy. Love.
What you drinking, Miss Rainey?
Oh, the usual. Crown and cran raspberry.
It sounds like it, Malcolm.
That's how to do it.
Do you like the salted caramel crown?
Absolutely not. No. In shot form, no.
It's good with
Fools-
cream soda.
I'll have to
Oh, that
try that.
sounds delicious.
Fools ended up drinking all my apple cider that I had purchased. So I'm going to try it with the apple cider, see how that tastes. But aside from cream soda, I don't see any other soda that would probably
My
go
favorite
with it.
crown is I like peach crown royal.
Oh, I don't like peach. Don't care for
You
it.
like the blackberry or you just drink the apple?
So peach I actually picked up in Tennessee when I was visiting Fools at one point in time, just because the here in Idaho, the ones that are not very common, so peach at the time and the blackberry. Is it blackberry or raspberry?
Blackberry, I think.
Okay. So because they're newer, well, peach was new at the time. You could not find it here. They would get it in the liquor stores and it would immediately be gone. So when I went to Tennessee, I mean, they carried it because it wasn't a big deal over there. And I tried it. I just wasn't a big fan. Wasn't a big fan at all. I don't know if it's kind of got a little, maybe it's a little harsh. It's not as smooth. I feel like the apple crown is probably the smoothest flavored one that I have found.
Yeah, apple is good. I agree.
I have not tried the blackberry because I can't get a hold of it here.
So the blackberry, to me, tastes like cough syrup.
Ah,
I was so
okay.
let down.
Hmm.
I was so let down because I got
Because they
it when
put
it
that
came
flavored
out,
syrup in it.
and it was like taking a drink of NyQuil, is what it was like. To me, I mean, it might be different for everybody. You know, everybody's
Mhm.
taste ain't the same. But it
Yeah.
wasn't my favorite, and I love the crown apple.
Mhm. Well, they do have an age. It's a 23-year-old crown apple that I've seen at the liquor store. They want $250 for that small bottle. And I've thought about it just to see how smooth it is. And I went, no, maybe I don't think so. I can buy a lot for $250.
Miss Rainey,
Right?
What?
give me your address. I'll mail it to you. I got 2
No.
boxes unopened.
Of the blackberry?
Blackberry.
Oh my gosh. No, don't mail it to me. Don't do it. I would hate for you to send it and then I hate it. And it's just gonna sit there and collect dust. I mean, if I have to drink it, I might, but I appreciate
Jason,
that.
do you like the blackberry?
What's that?
Do you like the blackberry?
It's all right. To me, it tastes like damn cough syrup,
Yeah. Yeah, I thought so too.
like Vicks
Hey,
cough syrup.
Wilkies.
I think
Hey,
it would probably
content
taste good with like
creator.
Schweppes raspberry ginger ale. You know what I mean? You ever
I
had
mixed it
Schweppes?
with the cranberry Sprite. Was good.
Was it good with
Yeah, that
that?
sounds good. You ever had like Schweppes raspberry ginger ale?
Yeah, Schweppes. Yeah.
Yeah. I would mix that with like a lot of like something like that, like a blackberry. You know what I mean?
Apple is
Hey,
the
the
best though.
content creator.
Probably. I like peach and apple are my go-to.
Apple's
I don't
my
even drink the
go-to.
regular crown at all.
Me either. Me either.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Although, go ahead.
I was gonna say I would like it like Crown with like maybe like vanilla Coke or something like that. You know,
Oh, there is vanilla crown too. I forgot about that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's vanilla crown. That one is not bad in shot form as long as it's chilled. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe that salted one needs to be chilled, and maybe that's why it tastes funky.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
Like I said, I did it with cream soda. It was good.
Okay.
I like cream soda still. I get it for my kids sometimes, like as a treat.
Miss Rainey, content. Hello, hi. Content is just
Do it.
going down the list of who he sees.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think.
When I go in Country Boys chat, I'll say hi to somebody, and everyone's like, "Hey, Chester," and I'm like, "Say hi to everybody." The same thing.
Mhm.
Anybody else? Hello.
I need to get my Christmas stuff up. I haven't done that yet. Dang it.
Did you get your tree? Are you into your tree yet?
I have not even found it. I haven't even looked.
Nah, you're good.
I was so upset I didn't get my Halloween stuff up, and time has just flown with everything that
Yeah, that's a beautiful tree.
unless I've got the Christmas stuff up, I don't feel like it's Christmas. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I'm the same way.
I mean, up here where I'm at, it's not, I don't have many, well, I don't really have any stores to go to. It's not like I have Walmart nearby. I don't have Target. I don't have anything up here. So it's, unless one of the little small businesses or the bar that I'm working at ends up putting up Christmas decorations, it doesn't feel like Christmas at all. You okay?
That's how you know.
Yeah, so you're in the middle of nowhere. It sounds like.
I'm in the middle of somewhere, but yes. Yes, I'm in the mountains of Idaho.
You're in
so
Oz.
it's a very, very peaceful place, I'll tell you that, but certain times it can be inconvenient, if you need something quick and easy, just because the one market up here, it closes early, and we've got like one gas station. There's no street lights here. So when I say street lights, there's
that's
no like intersections. So there's no traffic lights. Excuse me. That's the word I'm looking for. It's very small.
Did you grow up out there, or
Oh,
did you
absolutely
live
not.
somewhere else?
No, I lived in Boise. So Boise, Idaho, the capital. So I lived there my entire life. And, back then it was kind of small, and it's growing significantly now. But always lived in Idaho. Always.
That's cool.
Are you okay?
Yeah, where we live, it's the hustle and bustle, right, Chester?
Yeah.
Well, especially where you're at. You're more city than me.
Yeah, Philly's like at the end of my street.
Yeah, there's no major cities in West Virginia.
It's pretty packed up where I'm at too. It's
not like Philadelphia. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but Bucks is like the suburbs.
yeah,
I used to live.
it's not bad.
Yeah, I used to live in like Broomall, which was like the suburbs, and it's like the same thing. You know what I mean? Like you're close to stuff, but not really. It's not like the country. You know what I mean? Like you could get to anywhere. It just takes a little bit longer. But it's growing there too. Like a lot of these suburbs, like every time I go to a new place, like there's like all these like new restaurants and all these woods being torn down. Like up here, it's crazy. It looks a lot different from when I was a kid. I remember like going even up Westchester Pike, like there was like nothing up after like Newtown Square, and now it just keeps going. Like there's like shopping strip malls and all kinds of shit. all the way down now. You know what I mean? Kind of
Yeah,
messed
what is
up.
that? Rat? Was that Paoli Pike, Broomall, and all that?
Yeah, like Westchester Pike, and I'll take you up there to Paoli Pike.
So you guys live pretty close to each other?
Not too far. I actually went out with a girl in Bucks County, so to get up there, it'd take about, like if you drove about like an hour, maybe an hour and 15, 20 minutes, something like that.
Yeah, you're not far. It's actually less than that, Chester. Because you're near the airport. I'm only half hour from the airport.
Yeah. I'm still like thinking like when I was like younger, because I went out with a girl who lived in Levittown, and I would take like how many buses? I would take like 3 buses and a train to get to this chick. So like I was like my first like long distance relationship. I remember that. And I would go up there all the time. My cousin lived up there. It was fun.
Hi, Larry.
Oxford Valley
Hey.
Mall.
Yeah, they're closing Oxford Valley Mall. It's a ghost town.
No, really?
Yeah, just getting ready to shut down.
That's crazy.
There's no stores in it. Everything's out of there. Half of it's they turn into condos.
Yeah, man, like that's crazy. A lot of these malls up here are like the Exton Mall that happened to. It happened to Granite Run Mall. Like they destroyed it all, and they were supposed to build some big movie theater, but like I ran out of money, and now it's just like condos, like you said, like all these places that were malls because everybody shops online now. There's like nowhere for like and I thought about this, like when my kids get older, like where are they really gonna go hang out at? Like we had the mall, the movie theater, the bowling alley. Like we even had arcades back in the day. Like kids don't have that shit no more. It's crazy when you think about it. I mean, because everybody be shopping online now. Everybody gets all their shit, like they order it. Nobody goes to the mall anymore. Like I remember on Friday, you go to the mall, like you would always end up bumping into some of your friends. Like, you know what I mean? The mall was like a half hour away, but I would always bump into somebody I knew down there. Like, oh, hey, how you doing? It was cool.
Hi, Ken. Nacho Daddy, have a good evening.
All right, Nacho Daddy. I'll catch you in the Discord.
You guys were talking about the volunteer fire
Yeah,
in my neck of the woods, Avoca, Arkansas. I'm living northwest Arkansas. My dad actually was one of the starters for our local volunteer fire department.
Oh, that's cool, Larry.
Yeah. That was way back then, though.
That's cool.
And I used to ask Mama all the time, I'm like, how in the hell did Dad ever fight fires? He drank all the time. I don't think he went on very many calls. My dad was a concrete finisher. So I think that was part of what he did for the volunteer firehouse. I think he did the concrete.
Larry, did
Yeah, he
you
probably
do
built the
any
firehouse.
volunteering?
What's that?
Did you do any volunteering yourself, following his footsteps?
No, I wanted to, but I was a special ed child, so I kind of let that hold me back.
Okay.
I always wanted to be a firefighter, but no, I never did.
That's okay.
Yeah,
That's never too late.
Around here, when they do it for a long time, they go to Philly and they get paid in Philly. Like, so they volunteer.
It's too late for
and then
me.
they go to the city and get paid.
I've got stage 4 COPD, so.
Larry, they have stuff like our fire department. They have for older people, or they have fire police. They direct the traffic. You could do something like that.
Yeah,
they have positions in the volunteer system for everyone.
Yeah, it was really funny. My dad had an accident back in '99, And that accident was so bad that volunteer couldn't take care of it. Everybody was thrown from the vehicle. There was 4 people, and luckily no one died.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, we've actually got pictures of the vehicle they were driving.
I went to a fire school a couple months ago. It was for all these electric cars that are out now because they got the power lines running through the A posts in the cars. So you have to actually watch where you cut the cars now. So we had a class on where you cut for auto extrications because these all the power's running through the A posts now. A couple guys died in California. When they cut, they got electrocuted. So now they have classes on it.
Oh, because like electric cars and stuff.
Yeah, all the electric cars, you gotta cut them in certain places. You just can't cut. They got electric running through them everywhere.
Yeah. Like the whole bottom of the car is all batteries, basically.
Yeah, well, they got your A post where your windows are, the post where the windshield is. They got stuff running through there.
I would have never thought about that.
Yeah, I would have never thought about that either.
Yeah, we had a class on it.
I had a video where I was live a couple months ago, and there was an accident. I had to cut somebody out with the jaws of life, right around up the street from me. But yeah, if that was an electric car, I don't know what they would have done. I never thought about that.
Yeah, the firehouse I belong to, we do all the extrications on 95 up this way, Chester.
What happened to Mountain Mama, Chester?
I don't know. A lot of times something happens and she'll pop back in here. You never know what could happen on here. What happened to Jason? Here in Kingston.
I don't know what it is with YouTube, but I get so much of a delay between the chat and the actual video. So you made the comment of what happened to Jason, and it took at least 5 seconds for him to disappear after you said that.
That's so weird.
I don't understand why I have such a delay. It doesn't make sense to me. It's like I'll be watching other people's channels, their lives, and I have to physically every 5 minutes get out of their live. If I click it, the chat is current, but their video is not. It goes right back to the very beginning of their live. So I have to completely close the app and start over every damn time.
On your phone or a computer?
On the phone. The computer is... I wonder if the computer's the same. The computer, I get a delay as well.
What was that, Larry?
I've always had trouble with the chat freezing. I have to get out and come back in, and
yeah, I'm always having issues. At first, I thought maybe it was an Apple thing. Didn't know if it was my app. I downloaded the app, I uninstalled it, reinstalled it, update. Yeah, I don't have any idea.
I would have issues when I was walking, when I would be on, when I would leave it on, because I have my modem, the online thing, I leave it on, the bars, and then sometimes I turn it off when I walk, but sometimes I forget. And then if I'm in somebody else's live, that's when I would have issues because it'd be connecting from different. When I walk a little bit, it'll connect to somebody else's online or something like that, and that was the issue with me. But when I'm just at home, I don't have that issue. It's usually when I'm out or walking or something like that.
Malcolm, we get a lot of there's a lot of gossiping in this town as well. Lots. Lots of gossiping. Small town gossip, small town drama.
Oh yeah.
Lots of it.
When you ain't got nothing to do, you know what I mean?
Oh, and then because I bartend part-time. So I do that typically on the weekend, and oh boy, do I get to hear about everything and everyone. Every time I end up bartending. So it's different. I don't like this setting.
Or like
Someone
somebody
comes
will
in.
like somebody will, like have like they'll break up or something, and then they'll both come to the
Oh
bar,
my
and there's
gosh.
drama like that.
I mean, we've got two, it's funny enough, small town, right? But we've got actually two bars / restaurants. And, well, technically three, and a wine place. Anyway, more liquor than there is food, I guess. And the drama. You have to think, each bar is separate or different in kind of the clientele that comes in there. I work at a resort. So the bar that I work at has a a what is it? Geothermal pool. So it's like a hot spring that is fed into this pool all year long.
Oh, that's dope.
And we have a golf course. So I typically work at the outside bar just because inside where the restaurant is at, I don't have to deal with any nonsense, but I get to hear about all of it
Hmm.
in between. I mean, between the workers and people in the town, and because it's a small town, we actually did, which was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. One of the guys in town passed away, and he was young. He was 31, and it was a friend of ours, and we know his sister really, really well, and there was 600 plus people that showed up to this celebration of life. But anyhow, it's just a small town, so everyone comes together, for good things and bad things, and
That's
it's
cool.
it's really cool. And it's cool if you're known in the community, which is why I started bartending up here, just because it's small. If you don't go out to the bars, you don't know anyone, which is a shitty thing to say because I'm not really a bar goer to begin with, but it's a great way to get to know people
That's
in
true.
that. So otherwise, you're just kind of fly under the radar, which isn't bad either.
That's what I did when I moved to Westchester. I used to cut hair up there. I was a barber, and when I moved up there and I cut hair, like I would just go to the bar so I can meet people, and that's how I got a lot of my clientele and just got to know people in the town.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I have no complaints. I really like what I do. Typically, I would work today, Saturdays. So this is a little bit of a treat just because I'll be working tomorrow instead. So
I wanted to ask you, like, did you like start off by doing like crime drama when you were on TikTok too, or that was just a YouTube thing?
crime has always been my thing. I've never put it out there. I've always thought I could do a podcast or I could tell stories or why can't I? And I know it's kind of oversaturated, like I said, with
Yeah,
there's so many podcasts, there are so many TV shows, there's just so much out there. But I've always had a love for it. So I figure even if it's oversaturated, that's fine. I'm still gonna do it because I enjoy it. But nope. I now cross post to TikTok.
hey Wayne.
Hey, how you doing? Can you hear me?
Wayne, what a
Yeah.
treat!
Turn that camera around. Hobo.
There's liquor in the front and poker in the back. Wayne, what happened to you? Where'd you go?
Yeah, he's showing his leg.
Oh. Wayne, we're looking at your leg.
It looked like a leg.
I hope it's a leg.
Still there, Wayne?
You might be muted.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
But
Can you hear me
anyhow.
now?
Oh,
Yeah, I can
About
hear you.
now?
I hear you. I hear you.
Okay, good deal.
Wayne, what happened to your face?
It went away.
I look like if I went downtown, homeless people would give me money because of how I look.
That's
Oh,
fine.
poor man
This is
here.
a non-monetized chat, so you can't get money on this channel.
No, people will
What?
drive to me and say, "Oh dear Lord, here, you poor man, you look so haggard."
Oh boy.
What's the word?
That's
Disheveled.
Hotel. They aren't bad.
So I waited until there were like 4 people left, and then I jumped on.
I know.
to
I'm
say
wondering
hi.
where did everybody go?
Yeah, I was like, where did Jason go? I'm just like
Well,
steering the
Jason
ship.
just wrote that he's still here. He's in the chat, but
Yeah,
I don't know where anyone went.
yeah.
It's
I'm
because
trying
you're
to.
not mountain. We're not Mountain Mama. That's the problem. We got to have her
Yeah,
back.
I'm trying to. I'm texting her now.
They're like, this is not Mountain Mama. She is not in there. She is not in there. She's not speaking. Where is she?
I don't know. Maybe she got a phone call.
Well, I think she's got the husband and the kids at home. So I think she's got. Didn't she say she has a young kid? I cannot recall. A younger one?
No. They're out. They're out the house now.
Oh, they are.
Yeah. I'm the one with the young Rugrats.
My youngest is 19 and my oldest is 38.
38.
Yeah.
38.
I'll be 58 in December.
It's like close to my age. I'm trying. My internet connect cut out. I'm reading, and I had to reboot. So Mountain Mom is having trouble with her internet.
Oh no.
She's trying to reboot right now. I seen something happen when she came in here. I didn't want to say anything. Hey Jesse, I was trying to get everybody to go on your live last week, and I put your channel up. Trying to get you
Jesse
subs.
went on live?
No, Jesse was
Okay.
able to get live. I think he got enough, but he couldn't get on or something. He was saying.
I think he has to wait a minute. But I was like, wait, I missed his first live. I better not.
Well, we're trying to get him there. He got over 50 subs now.
I know. I'm very excited for him. I cannot wait to see what he's going to put out there for us.
So, Miss Rainey, I would not go on YouTube without you being present. This is the only time I have ever been on YouTube, by the way.
That's awesome.
I'm so glad. I'm helping bring people out of their shell, and I am so excited for that. That
Yes,
really
you
makes
are.
me happy. Because Wayne, you've been around since the beginning as well, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So Wayne knows that I've always been afraid to be on the internet by myself.
Yeah.
By myself, yes. So this is
Go ahead.
what? No, you go ahead.
I was just going to say, I like you. I don't. You found your niche, but YouTube is flooded with anything and everything, and I don't know what to put on there. You know, so
Yeah.
I'll watch.
I mean, you could make fun
That's you in the
videos.
corner, right?
Yeah.
Is that Jason in the corner?
That's Larry. We've got Larry, Chester,
sorry.
and myself.
Larry, how you doing, man?
All right, how are you, Wayne?
I'm hanging in there, brother.
I play guitar and do polygraphy.
Oh, cool.
That's what's on my channel.
I didn't mean to interrupt you, Miss Rainey. I just wanted to say
Oh, no,
howdy.
no, you're okay.
No, you're good.
Okay. Don't you worry about it.
So,
Yeah,
yeah,
but that's
Miss
what
Rainey, you haven't. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I agree with you. On my bad. I was like, I agree with you. That's why we did the podcast, the Anything and Everything podcast, so we don't box ourselves in, you know, because I like talking about like music and sports, but you know, I don't want to just be one subject. So that's why I like to talk about anything. I did martial art videos to green screen, you know, all kinds of shit. You know what I mean?
You know what? I wonder if someone is reporting us. I just wonder.
Don't care.
I know you don't
Yeah.
care. Did my connection go away? At all?
No. Well, I see you.
No, you're here. Yeah, you're
Okay,
here.
because my other thing said you've been disconnected. So
Really?
I had to download
Oh,
the
what the
app.
hell
Oh,
happened?
well, she,
Yeah, we lost Miss Rainey now.
yep,
I gotta go.
delayed
Let me check
reaction.
on. Let me. Yeah, that's crazy. Hold on 2 seconds. I'm gonna check something real quick. Make sure it's good. Hold on a second. What's this? Mountain Mama. She's back. Hey, Mountain Mama.
Hey,
Hey, Mountain Mama. This Wayne.
hold on. It's things still ain't right.
It's weird.
Can you hear me?
It didn't see like it's live. I'm not sure if I seen if it was live or not. Is it live still? Miss Rainey said there was a connection issue
There
I
wasn't.
or something.
Where
don't
is
know.
Miss Rainey?
I
She's
went
back.
away.
There's
Well,
Miss
Oh, there
Rainey.
I
we
was
go.
here and then I went away. That was very unusual.
That's how mine
Is it
did. It
is it
was
live still?
up. Yeah. Yeah. I
I
think
don't.
I have
I.
an indicator in the upper left-hand corner that says it's live, a little
Oh
red.
yeah.
Hey, Jesse. Love you too, buddy. Mine
So
kicked me out. I said, "Oh my goodness!" It kicked me on my own live stream.
still here on a call. Yeah, I don't. I have no idea what happened. It just automatically the app said I didn't have any internet, which doesn't make any sense because I'm watching
That's
you on the
what.
computer.
Yeah, that's what mine said. And then when I tried to come back in, it kept saying,
See, and mine just said it again, so it's gonna kick me out again.
"Oh no."
Yeah. Hold on. I'll be back in a minute, I'm sure. Like
Okay.
it went through this.
Oh no.
That's
Oh,
weird.
there it goes
Yeah,
again.
See, it did me that way too.
What's funny is I
that's
have an
crazy.
iPhone 6S. I still have a 3.5 millimeter jack in my phone, and I'm connected. That's hilarious.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I had to download the app, but what are you gonna do?
Well,
Mountain Mama, this is the first time I've been on YouTube ever, by the way.
I am so glad you decided to do it with us.
I appreciate it. Yeah. Of course, I
I
did wait
appreciate you
until
being
everybody
here.
left.
That's okay. That is okay. Whatever you're comfortable with, I'm just glad you're here with us, you know?
Yeah, I just jumped on. I hate typing as well, so I figure this is a lot easier than commenting with my thumb.
Yes. And you can actually get up here and just talk like you would be on a phone, you know?
Oh, that's pretty much what I'm doing, yeah.
Yeah. That's what I do too.
You like
It
music?
helps. I
Well, I
love
know you
music.
like music. I saw you sing. Duh.
Here we go.
Oh, there he is. So
Here's
what kind
Miss
of
Rainey. She's
music do
back.
you like, Chester? I know what type Mountain Mama likes.
Yeah, I mean, I like hip hop mostly, but I
Okay.
like old rock and roll music.
All right.
I like a lot of even I like electronic music. My cousin was like a drum and bass DJ. I used to go out to clubs with him.
Oh,
I
yeah.
would carry all the records and I would get in for free. I was like the roadie. So,
Oh, cool.
yeah.
That's not bad. My mom and dad loved music, so I like everything from the oldies to rock and roll to hip hop to rap, some country music, blues. I don't know. I don't like jazz too much.
What?
Hmm.
Jazz is so
That's
peaceful.
right. I said it. I stand
said
by
it.
it.
Wayne has surprised me. I'll throw out some gangster music and he'll just spit out the lyrics in the chat and I'm like,
Oh,
Wayne
that's
is
dope.
my hero. Wayne is
Yeah,
my hero. Absolutely.
He
that's
does
cool as
that, and I'm
shit.
like, you go, Wayne. I won't
Absolutely.
even know it.
I was pleasantly surprised. I was like, just when you think you know someone, you don't know anything at all.
You know nothing at all.
Exactly.
I love
Yes.
my hardcore hip hop rap with the
Hell yeah.
hardcore lyrics.
Wayne, I love
You
you.
should
I just
check out
love
some
you.
of my freestyles, Wayne. I got some freestyles on my channel.
Okay, I will do it. And I expose my children, my daughters, at a proper age, if anybody wants to know, to my taste in music as well.
Yes.
That's cool.
I don't know if I was appropriate. Probably not. It's okay.
Oh, I definitely was not. Far from appropriate. Imagine being raised by a roofer who is, I don't know, his sanity is questionable. So yeah. My daughters, they are tough. They know how to clean and operate pews. They know how to change tires, oil, stereos. They know all the things. And they spoke pretty good Spanish for a while, but I haven't spoke Spanish with them for a while. So, but I like the fact
That's
that
cool.
you know Italian, Chester.
Thank you. Yeah, like I
Cool.
said, I try to teach my kids a little bit, but I want them to get a little better at English first. But I try to teach my kids a little bit.
Oh, do it, man. Do it. Now, I learned more Spanish when I
Christine got on my fucking side. Are you going loud?
Loud?
I'm trying to eat.
All right.
Who's
How you doing?
Jesse?
He always make an
Out of
entrance.
my motherfucking kitchen. Out.
Oh, sabes un
All right. Try
poco
to
de
put it in
español
the camera.
también.
I'm fucking over it. They give me anxiety so bad, I think I'm gonna have a fucking heart attack. I just
Welcome,
want
Jesse.
one. That's it. One.
Who said that? Yeah, our animals
That's
are
Jesse's
giving
mom.
her anxiety. We got too many fucking cats. Yeah. How y'all doing?
Good, man. Yo, so what happened the other day, man? I thought you were gonna go live. You said you couldn't get on.
Oh, it's like bad timing. It's like now I'm finally going live, all because of
The
Miss
solar went
Rainy.
out.
No, it's
No.
not nothing about the solar. It's about the drama. It's like I'm not sure if I want to be involved in it. Like
Well, you don't have to be.
Yeah, you don't have to be.
Right, Jesse. You don't have to be Alberto.
Just
right.
don't put yourself in.
Just don't put yourself in it.
You don't.
Yeah.
If
I
you
already
don't talk
told
about
everyone.
it, then it's okay.
I already told everyone I'm not choosing sides, and I love everyone. Like,
Sure.
Peace, love, and chicken grease.
exactly. There you go.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't know if you ever watched. You've seen my lives the past couple of days. It's been drama free. I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
deal with that bullshit.
I don't like that.
I've been in there. Yeah.
After drinking
Certain
orange,
people just like drama. That's what it really is. That's all.
That's what it comes down to. Yeah, everyone they get a kick out of it, and to be
Right,
honest,
I
I don't know
know.
why.
I know what I
Or
mean.
yeah, it's like
Attention.
attention. There you go, attention. Put the
I think
spotlight on me.
If I just stick to my crime, it'll be fine on my end. But I'm still going to be involved somehow or another. Not because I choose to, but
I think
Who's
it's time
all
will
in here?
fade,
I'm sorry, the pictures are
Because we're here.
fucking. The pictures are really small. Who's all in here?
Me, Miss Rainy, Mountain Mama, and
Wayne.
and Wayne. Wayne, that's right.
Oh, hi,
Miss
Mountain Mama.
Rainy and
I was
Mountain
looking. I
Mama.
thought.
Hi, Miss Rainy.
Hey.
Hello, hello.
Alberto's mama.
They know who you are.
I'm just chilling, eating leftovers, you know.
I had
Yeah.
leftovers today too.
They know who you are.
Do they know
Yeah.
Oogly?
Yeah, I showed them.
Do they know Oogly?
Yeah, I showed them last week.
Oh,
Cute
It's
cat.
Oogly.
cute. So cute.
Where'd you get that name?
We're the ones who, oh, my daughter named him Oogly.
That's funny.
Cute.
Because he's so fucking ugly, she's cute.
I like that.
I don't know if they can see it.
They could see that. Fucking whale whiskey bitch.
Cheers.
Chendan.
Rock
There
on.
you go.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
I gotta go turn off the stove.
Nickelback and Hot Top Hood.
It is time to eat.
Photograph was the bomb. Fresh mix CDs. Hell yeah.
I should be comparing your guys' taters.
That's when music mattered. Last, you know what I mean? After the 90s, people stopped caring as much because they didn't have to go to the record store to
And
buy
I
it.
didn't add you guys' taters to mine because I didn't want to ruin mine.
All right, so I'll go live tomorrow. If no one else is going live, I'll
Yeah,
go
no,
live
you
tomorrow.
good.
And then,
No,
if
it's not.
anyone talks shit, I'll have to make some moderators or
I
something.
think
I
my
guess.
gravy's bomb as
Yeah,
fuck.
yeah, that's all you gotta do.
Well, Jesse, you know it's your live and it's your channel, so you lay the rules down up front, and if they don't like it, they can go somewhere else, right?
You can make me your moderator. I'll tell them go fuck themselves.
Stop it, mama.
That's what mamas do.
That's what
Hey, our
mommies
ranch
do.
is literally, our ranch is called No Drama Ranch.
Drama free ranch.
Or Drama Free Ranch, my bad.
Do you not know the name of your ranch?
Now I do.
How long have you lived here?
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, Drama Free Ranch. That's what our ranch is called.
For pets.
All the drama stops at the top of the hill. If it don't, I run it over the side of the.
No, tell them about fucking Bebe last night. Tell them about Beethoven got all fucked up.
What happened?
You guys have these where you're at?
Yeah, yeah,
Just
yeah. I
did
like
what
that.
happened. I'm talking about my dog. Tell them about Beethoven.
Oh, our
my
dog?
dog.
Oh, we had a
Body armor.
gnarly
Yes.
dog attack last night.
What
I
happened?
don't know whose dog it was, but someone came and tried killing all my dogs last night and my chickens and shit.
What?
Somebody came there.
No, somebody's dog, Mal Mama.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
Somebody's
like all the
dog
dogs
came.
back the
Did
motherfucker.
try to eat your.
He's fucked up right now, but he was 10 times bigger than my dog.
Yeah, he was huge. He was a big old boy. Yeah.
What'd you do?
He tore apart all my dogs and then went towards the kitten cage, the chicken cage.
Kitten cage. Oh, and he tore a hole through your trailer door.
And then he went to
Killed
my
one of your
trailer
puppies.
and tried to open my door. He almost bit a hole through my trailer door, opened it up, and killed one of my puppies.
Man.
So our dogs attacked him, and then my dog's all fucked up.
So all my dogs, yeah, they attacked him, and yeah, bunch of chaos.
I would have, I don't know if I'd
Tell
done
him
that.
Beethoven is St. Bernard
Unalive
and
the
Wolf.
dog.
Shit.
I
St.
hate to
Bernard
say
and
it.
Wolf. Yeah.
Did you find out whose dog it was, or like it just took off? Like what happened?
No, for all I know, it's dead in a ditch somewhere. I didn't get the time to walk down there and go look for it, so.
There he is.
My mic.
What's up,
No
fools?
way.
I'm so serious.
I am the polar potato.
Billy Bob was.
Fools, what up, boy?
Fools,
I'm
what's
just-
up, brother?
What's going on, peeps?
How's Miss Rainey?
I don't know. She's at home on here in this live stream, and I'm up in the mountain or up in Alaska.
He's in
Oh, you're up
Alaska.
in Alaska?
Yes, sir.
You're in
What's the
Alaska.
temper? Yeah, what's the temperature up there?
Well, it was 4 this morning.
4.
No.
That's crazy.
4 degrees this morning.
No, the time.
Huh?
That really.
Oh,
that
4
really
degrees. No,
Is it
it's 4
4 degrees?
degrees.
I came in here because you guys were entertaining my girl, so I figured I'd say hi some way.
I guess, yeah. I thought
I'm
it was
here.
something.
I'm here.
There she is.
Hi, darling.
Hi.
That's Rainey.
How are you? She's here. She says, I'm here. Hi.
I'm here. I'm here.
Hi. Hi. Hi, Miss Rainey.
Hi. I
This
needed
is
to go
Jessica
grab something to
Mama.
eat for
She
a
knows.
second.
I know she does.
Everyone knows who you are.
I know they do.
Hey, babe, guess what? Wayne is in here.
Wayne.
I
Wayne.
am
The Wayne.
Wayne is here.
the Wayne.
I'll be. Hi,
Yeah.
Dad.
Hey,
I'm
boy,
like,
how you
Wayne is
doing?
in here. I'm very proud. This
doing,
is the
son?
first
Hey,
time
Tom.
Wayne has been on the YouTube.
On the
So
Ubis Tubis.
he came over. Yes.
To the dark side.
To the dark side. Make sure you send Wayne that dono.
Oh, yeah.
That's why he won't show his face.
Because everybody doesn't
yeah.
want to, like, drop the ZZ Top reference.
Oh,
We
man.
saw him for a brief minute.
Yeah, he turned his camera off and he was filming his leg.
He's like,
right.
here's my leg. Chaos, get down. Get down,
Kick
baby.
back on my porch.
Well, everybody, I was just dropping in to say hi. I have to go to work, you know, have a job and stuff.
Wow.
But
Well, it's good to see
I hope you guys have a good one. Baby, I love you.
Bye. I love your face.
Love you
Mr.
too.
Wayne, you have a good one, sir.
You too, Mr.
I love
Fools.
you, Chester.
All right, I love you too, fools.
Jesse, what's up? Mountain Mama, what's up? Don't think I don't see you.
Stay
Well, you
safe
can't-
and stay blessed.
You can't see.
All right.
can't
You
see
guys
us.
have a good night. Be safe.
You too.
Oh, you
I
too.
know.
I was going to ask you. I know he was going. I was going to say, what does it look like outside there? Probably all the snow.
Snow. There's snow. Definitely snow. The snow is melting here. You saw that picture, right? In Discord?
No.
Okay.
No, I was in your live, then I messaged you, then I went here. So
Please don't. I don't appreciate that. Ma'am, don't do that. She just looks at me and she's like, okay. I think it was Nacho's Discord. I had posted a picture of the backyard. Yes, you did. You did see it, Chester. Maybe you did. Anyway, the snow is melting here. Till it snows again. Maybe? I don't know.
no.
Shoot. I don't know where I post anything anymore.
I was looking for it just now.
Is it not in there?
Oh yeah, I see. It's in mine. It's in mine.
Okay.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay. So yeah, the snow is melting over here. Till, like you said, it snows again.
Yeah, it felt like it was going to snow here, but we ain't getting it yet. I think they said it's going to snow like in the coming up week, probably. That's my favorite thing, watching the Eagles play in the snow. There's nothing better. It's always an awesome game when it snows. It's like becoming more rare though lately.
I haven't seen snow in a
I
long
know
time.
people hate the snow, but I like the snow. I like the
I love it.
I love it too.
I'm in Georgia.
I like it. I don't care driving in it, and just because of the people around me, not because I can't drive in it. It's
I do
everyone
worry
else.
about people around me, yes.
Yeah.
I do worry about that.
Well,
driving in it, not so much, but now I like to get out there in the snow. You know?
I love driving in the snow.
I like
Really?
to go in the mountains and play in the snow driving, but not on the road with other people.
Well, and I'll tell you here. So, you know, when you go down to the city, it's an all day event, right? So you kind of plan ahead just because it's a few hours to get into town and it's a few hours to come back here to home. So with that, you want to try to get everything done in one day if you're able to and whatnot. But the route that you take from here to go into the city, you are following a river. And as I mentioned kind of earlier, there are a lot of accidents that happen on that road, and a lot of vehicles end up in that river. And there is not a guardrail that
Oh my
follows
goodness.
all the way down. I mean, there's some gappage between the road and the river, but there are some spots that's quite a drop. And I'm not trying to go swimming in the
Yeah.
middle of winter. That's for
No,
sure.
Fuck all that.
absolutely not.
So it's a little bit of a different drive. You know, it's not just in the
Yeah.
city driving around
Yeah, it's
in
a
the winter.
different.
It's it's a dangerous road. It happens every year. Many, 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 many deaths and accidents happen on that road. So if I don't
My
have to
dad
go when
taught
it's
me.
snowing, I'll stay.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
My dad taught me how to drive in the mountains in up by Snoqualmie Pass and Mount Rainier in Washington State. And
Mhm.
the drop offs there are, well, it's
Yeah,
bad if you go.
yeah, yeah.
And he
Is that near
made
Mount
me,
St. Helens?
yeah, pretty much, yeah. He made me drive like a maniac up and down the mountain. So now it's like, try to avoid the idiots and it's fun.
Hmm.
That's cool.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he made me
That,
drive 35 miles an hour in reverse. Not in the snow,
holy
but
shit.
Sure.
just,
It's like, wait, not in the snow.
yeah, not in the snow, just on regular pavement. He made me do everything. And I was driving 125 miles an hour on a dirt road, and he was telling me to go faster. He was a nut, man.
Need for
funny.
speed. That's
Uh-huh.
amazing.
Turn you to Dominic Toretto.
I am. I have driven many, many, many cars. Hemi GTXs, Corvettes, IROC Zs, 57 Chevy, all kinds of hot rods. But I've only been 150, no faster.
Only 150. Just only.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh, if you sneeze going 150, you're done.
Yeah,
Well, at least
that's what I
on
was
the road
saying.
I was on.
Yeah, I
But
think the fastest I've ever done is 120.
yeah,
That's still crazy.
that's a good cruising speed right there.
Yeah, that's
That's
not
good
bad.
cruising speed.
Yeah.
That's funny.
120. It was a straightaway. I will give you that. There was no one else on the road. I would never put someone else in danger, but I mean, Wayne's not wrong. I don't mind the need for speed, right? It's definitely an adrenaline rush, but one wrong move, slight turn of that steering wheel, and it's over.
Yeah,
Oh,
you look
yeah.
down for a second, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna be picked up with a snow shovel.
Mm-mm. Yeah, no, thank you.
Well, I found part of him over here. I think it's his pinky.
Look at Malcolm. Malcolm says 136.7 is the fastest he's
crazy.
gone.
Oh, right on, Malcolm.
How'd you get that? You converted it in kilometers.
Down a
Down
long
a
straight.
long straight.
Oh, I see it. I see it. I thought you said my fastest was 220 kilometers. I seen the other one.
Yeah. How fast? And you know, I did that 120 in that car that I've got in that shop. So it was a good experience. You know, you gotta see what it can do. I believe Fools has gone faster in it. We won't discuss that because I was like, "You've done what, sir?" So we just let it go.
Right.
But what's funny is you can turn on the screen that it'll tell you You know, you can put it in sport mode and it gives you like all the G force. It just documents all this crap. You know, how fast it takes you to go from 0 to 60. And I think I think the fastest, no, I don't even want to say because I can't recall, but it did record it in the system. So
Right.
he couldn't get away from saying it wasn't him because there's no one else that drives it aside from the two of us.
That's funny. That coworker rides. What's that say? Hayabusa?
Oh, Hayabusa. It's a motorcycle.
Ah.
Now, I've only been 112, 115 on my Harley. I didn't want to push it.
Yeah, that's a,
You know, it's a
it's not a
cruiser.
crotch rocket. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, those bikes can go quick.
My buddy, he hit like 200 on his. He's got videos of it. He's fucking nuts.
Oh, that's got to be a rush.
Yeah, that's wild.
I'll never get on one because I'm named after my uncle Johnny. That's what I'm named after. And he got unalived on a motorcycle, like by a truck on a street that said no trucks allowed.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Yeah,
My
he was like a
cousin was
hippie.
in a motorcycle accident. He hit a one of those metal fence posts, and it killed him.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I may or may not have been known as a hippie when I was younger.
So here's a little tidbit of information. Miss Rainey has her motorcycle endorsement. But I am deathly afraid to get on the actual road because I was one of those people that actually hit a motorcyclist. It wasn't what you think. But I honestly did not see the man, and that really stuck with me. So now that I have my own endorsement and I can ride legally, it frightens me because people don't pay attention. They're on their phones. And I wasn't. This was a totally different scenario. I wasn't on my phone. I wasn't listening to music. I wasn't looking down. I did a lane change. I was stopped in one lane and I wanted to get over 2 lanes. And so I looked in my rear view mirror and I waited and waited. And once I had the clear, I scooted over the 2 lanes very slow, but it was 35 miles an hour on that road. And so the guy ended up T-boning me and hitting me in the back quarter panel. And I had no idea. I mean, I just hear this thump and I'm going, what just happened? And I looked in my side mirror on the driver's side and there's a man laying on the intersection off his motorcycle. And that was the scariest experience. He didn't need an ambulance or anything. But
he rode off?
He didn't ride off. He was driving one of those big Hondas with, kind of the cruiser types that you take cross country. So he had like the windshield on the top or in the front, but that broke off. I think he was able to drive it home, but oh man, I was younger. I was like 27 maybe when that happened. I had just left the hospital. They didn't think my mom was going to make it. It was like a 50-50 chance where they started giving me paperwork, to make arrangements, and my mind wasn't in the right spot. But I swear to you, that man, I never saw him. It's like he dropped out of the sky. So he was fine. It was all good. But yeah, I'm afraid because there's, accidents that happen all the time, and people don't pay attention. They ride too close. If you haven't ridden a motorcycle, it's just like being in a semi truck. You don't have appreciation for the big truck drivers unless you've been in one of those trucks yourself. And, you'll see small cars cutting off these semis thinking, what? You think that semi's going to be able to stop on a dime? No.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Yeah. And unless you've been in one, do you know that? You're not thinking of those things. And it's the same as a motorcycle is. Sure, you might be paying attention, but until you ride a motorcycle, you have a different appreciation for other motorcyclists that are on the road. You're not tailing them. You're giving them space, and it's just different. So,
Miss Rainey, I will tell you a story I don't like to tell.
okay.
I had a small dump truck, like a F450, and it had a 10-foot dump bed in it.
Mhm.
I was in a small town at a traffic light waiting to turn left. I didn't see any cars, and it was in granny gear, and the pedal flipped up, and it just jogged a little bit in the left, and a 74-year-old lady driving a 74 Pinto wagon hit me head on, doing over 60 miles an hour.
Damn.
My head hit the roof of the truck so hard, I had a 1.5 inch high bump on my head for like a week, and totaled both vehicles. Her head was in between the door and the door jamb, lying there. I thought she was dead. And she was literally on the way to a nursing home with milk and cookies.
Oh,
and
shit.
so, sorry, it's not fun to tell about this. Anyway, she had 2 broke legs, internal injuries, 2 broke arms, broken ribs. She lived. Her whole life was ruined. My company paid out. This is an 88, 89, 88, 88. And my company paid out over $700,000, which, you know, that's 3 times that, probably 2.1 million now.
Sure.
Settled out of court because big company, small town, you know, there was no chance. And I'll never get that vision of her with her head jammed in there, hanging by her neck, out of my head. But accidents do happen. I still drive. I'm not afraid. And you have to move on. Accidents are either going to happen or they're not. And you can't let fear run you. And believe me, it took a minute for me to. Well, I'm not over it, to be honest with you, but I still drive, and I won't let that keep me from being behind the wheel.
Mhm.
So just throwing that out there, that they are called accidents because that's what they are. All you can do is be vigilant, look, you know, but you don't want it to restrict you from having fun or, you know, getting on a motorcycle or doing what you want to do. You know, I'm not saying you're wrong, but just throwing that out there, that's something that I went through, and I had to move on and still drive and do my job and do all the things, you know. Just every time an accident happens, I have to be extra careful and not let anything happen again, if it's at all possible. But you cannot prevent accidents from happening sometimes. You just simply can't. So.
Yeah, I agree.
Nothing by accident. Nobody's purposely trying to do it. Maybe some crazy people, but you never know. It's crazy out there today, you know. That's what I'm saying. And then smartphones make people like not pay attention. Like it's gotten so bad because of that shit, you know.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, I have to get onto my husband a lot when he's driving. He tries to text and drive, and I'm like, you're not good at it. Nobody is, so just give me the phone. I'm gonna set it here. No texting and driving.
My phone works on voice command. If I need to send someone a text, I can tell it to send a text, and it will. I have a little place I hang my phone up, and I use an earpiece, and I don't touch it. In my state, if you're holding a phone while driving, it's against the law.
Mhm.
you know.
Yeah,
And
we
it's
have that here too, hands free.
yeah.
Yeah, a lot
Doesn't
of
mean everyone
cars
follows the
connect
rule.
now.
We have that here too, but
Yeah, a lot of new cars, like they had that Apple Connect and shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I drive a 2008 GMC Sierra 4-wheel drive POS.
That's funny.
Special model.
Special model.
That's right. POS Deluxe.
You know what? It gets you to where you need to go, though, right?
It does.
That's more than
true.
some people have, so that's what matters.
Oh, I'm very, very grateful. Just the whoever built it was on a lot of medicine. We'll put it that way. They at 1,000 miles, the oil pump went out, and well, all total, it's on its 4th rear end, its 3rd transmission, 2nd transfer case. The gas pedal sensor went out. The steering gearbox went out. Other than that, it's perfect, and it's not like I've driven it like a maniac. It's the only vehicle I haven't driven like a maniac, as a matter of fact.
That's probably why.
That's what I'm saying, man. You know,
might
I
be.
changed up my driving habits, and look what happens.
That's funny. That's funny.
Mm.
Well, I've got this this fancy Jeep that I bought, and the engine light went on the other day again. Oh boy.
Yeah.
So I ran the code on it, and I've got a thermostat that I'm contemplating if I am capable of doing the job myself or if I should just take it to the shop and just have them do it. So,
Well, Miss Rainey, I would recommend if you type in the model Jeep you have and go to YouTube and type in thermostat replacement and watch the video and maybe watch it while you're looking under the hood.
Yeah.
And then decide whether or not you can do it. Guarantee
Well, I
you there's a
did.
video out there.
I did watch the video. So I changed out the thermostat in an older vehicle I had back in the day twice. And then I also changed it in my son's because a thermostat is not that difficult. It just depends on where it's at. It's what
Exactly.
and that was the thing is I did find where it's at in the Jeep and I went, do I want to do this? And now I'm not sure if I want to. It's not as easily accessible as the old vehicle I had, so I mean I'm fortunate enough that worst case scenario I do have another vehicle to drive, so I am blessed there at least, but I would like to do it myself and say I did it, you know. Just don't know if
what
I
is
should.
the light saying? I'm sorry. What code saying though?
It says temperature regulation or temperature something. So when I Googled the code, the forums for Jeep came up, of course, and most people say that it is the thermostat that is stuck open. So it's letting too much coolant into the engine, which would make sense because my heater wasn't blowing as hot. But the other possibility, which I ended up talking about this in my live a couple days ago or a day ago, and somebody in the chat had said that they work on Jeep all the time and it's most likely the thermostat, but the other one is the coolant sensor.
Okay,
So-
now I've been turning wrenches for a very long time, my whole life. Excuse me. I even worked as a mechanic at a Firestone place. Anyway, so if it is stuck open and the code, says temperature, that's one thing. But if you're turning your heater on and it's not blowing hot air for a long time, then that is a physical indication that yes, because the thermostat's supposed to be closed up until your engine warms up. So yeah, that's a pretty good indication. Sounds like it.
Yeah. Well, and it's not an expensive piece to pick up, but it's not like I have an automotive store here. That's the other
Right.
thing is I've got to get back into town. And the heat does blow warm, but it's not as hot, right? So when I left my mom's house for Thanksgiving, I did not warm up the Jeep before I left. So as I was driving home, then it kicked on, which that was also in the forum saying, hey, if you didn't warm it up enough, that could be an indicator. But I do have a Jeep, so therefore it very well could be one or the other. But maybe it wasn't that I warmed it up, but at this point, I think, it's got what, 53,000 miles on it. So I'm sure a thermostat is not, it wouldn't be a big deal if it was the thermostat. And Malcolm, Malcolm, I'm pretty sure I probably watched that same video because you're exactly right. I'd have to remove a section of the intake.
Well, that's not too bad.
No, I can just buy some coolant and a new thermostat and the little what you call it, the what is it called, the gasket. Thank you. I was
Gasket,
like,
yeah.
what is it called, so
Now, depending on what kind of gasket they originally used,
mhm,
you may have to clean off the old gasket, and that's
mhm,
where it pays off to know what you're doing,
yeah,
because you would want to put a rag or something inside of it, so when you clean off the old gasket, nothing will fall down into your cooling system,
yeah, good
because
point,
in
good
your
point.
radiator you've got very small places where it goes in and out of, and you don't want any debris in there. So
Well,
little stuff like
yeah.
that.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. I didn't even think of that. The other thing they were saying is, then you've got to replace whatever coolant was lost, and
Hmm.
you've got to bleed the line for air bubbles. And I was like, oh my gosh, I just
Yeah,
want to
that sounds
replace the
crazy.
thermostat. Damn. So that's where I'm like, maybe I should leave it to a pro. Like,
So yeah. I mean, you would probably get frustrated with it. Um, so bleeding the line, depending on how yours works, when you crank it up and the cap is already off, and you turn the heater on, and you let it warm up and let it get flowing through there, and just keep
mhm.
topping it off, rev the engine up, topping it off. That's how I bleed them. You'll get it. That's a
Now
lazy way of it.
when you say leave the cap off, you're talking about on the radiator, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's what I thought.
But
See, I know some things, sort
you
of.
do. There is a way of warming it up, though. Drive like a maniac until heat comes out.
Hmm.
Yeah. Get it up, ride it up to about 3,500, 4,000 RPMs until
Hmm.
heat comes out. Then you can drive normal again.
Okay, I will do that.
Yeah. Make sure you got enough oil in it, though,
Well, I do need an oil change. That's another thing. So
Well, I wouldn't do that method without having an oil change then.
yeah, it's due. Traveling back and forth between here and the city puts a lot of miles on it
Yeah.
quickly. But yeah, just another thing I got to do. I considered going live doing it because all the guys were like, Miss Rainey, you should do a live while you're
Yeah,
replacing it. And I
that's a really
thought,
good
you know
idea.
what? I thought if I did, someone's going to tell me I'm doing it wrong, and then I'm going to shut it all down and get upset. So maybe I won't.
Just don't read the chat while you're
Just
doing it.
walk away.
Yeah.
Just turn the
Yeah,
chat off. No one can say anything.
yeah. And you just
Well,
do
what you
your
do is
work, you know?
you record a video of you doing it, then edit
Yes,
it, and then send it out, and you look like the hero. You can edit out the parts where you dropped a bolt and couldn't find it.
yes,
Right.
yes.
Yeah, I'm
Perfect.
considering it. I got to get the part first. Let's start with one thing for
I
sure.
have faith in you. I think you've got this.
I think I can do it.
I
I
So
do.
think I
take a
can.
picture before, during, and after, so you know where everything went.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's really smart.
I learned the hard way.
Yeah, you start losing shit.
That makes
You know,
sense.
where did I put that again?
Yeah. You got this extra bolt or this extra piece, and you're like, huh, well, that's not good.
Where does that go?
Yeah.
Malcolm says, I'd love to watch, take lots of pictures.
Yes, you should like Wayne said, make you a video of you doing it, or you can
Mhm.
go live doing it. You know.
Put it in a parts tray. Malcolm, you're absolutely right. That would be fantastic.
Oh, you
And then,
must
Yeah, that's
have a
smart.
parts tray.
and then
Must.
Fools is going to say, why is my stuff moved around? What did you touch? Where did it go? What did you do? So I got to remember where it goes.
Well, see, you take pictures of the toolbox before
Yeah.
and after as well.
Yeah.
Take
That
pictures of
way you can
everything.
place it specifically, you know.
Yeah. I think it'd be fun. You know, it'd be fun to do something different.
Yeah. It's
Chester,
might
do you
always,
surprise
ever
some
work
people.
on vehicles?
yeah,
No, that's
it's
my
right
brother. I was
into
always
it.
good with electronics, like in computers. My brother's always good at like automotive and cars and stuff. So that's how we did
Nice.
it. I could wire a car up like for a system and do all that type of shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. That's cool. That's cool.
Well, and
Everybody has their thing.
I never
Yeah.
had an actual man in my life. I've had men, but not a man, if that makes sense.
Yes, it
So
does.
I
Right.
always had to figure it out myself, you know. And of
Yeah.
course, the one time something happens, Fools decided to go to work. So I can either, you know, drive what we have, which is fine, or, you know, I still want to get it taken care of in the meantime.
Right.
Yeah.
I would watch as many how-to YouTube videos as possible. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would look at more than one video on how to do it.
Exactly.
Well, and that's how I learned how to drive the forklift at my job. I had no clue. And I didn't have any men there to show me because at that point I was the only one in the office and I was the only one running the company from that point going forward. So I had no idea what all the damn levers were going to do. So I had to
Right.
Google it to find out.
Oh, you
But
have my
see, you
respect on
figured it
that.
out.
I
And you
did.
do it now.
I did, and I can do it now, and I'm not afraid. And yeah, it's
See?
you know, it's a
And
learning
this
curve.
thermostat will be a piece of cake compared to that, girl.
Well, sure. Well, like I said, I've done it before, but
Yeah.
on the old car, it was right there. It was
Yeah.
right there. And like Malcolm said, it's just the intake. I mean, that's not difficult at all to remove.
Right.
You haven't
So
lived, though,
you've
until
got
you've
it.
been in a 65, 70-foot lift straight up in the air. I've taken my kids up on a lift that we have to use on a metal roof or doing the metal edge on a large building. And it sways back and forth a little bit at about 65 feet.
No, thank you. I am afraid of heights. I am afraid of heights. You are not
Oh.
going to see me. No, thank you. Mm-mm.
No.
Well, there you go.
I mean, if I had to, I might, but I'm trying not to put myself in those situations if at all
Well, I don't
possible.
know. I like adrenaline. I would probably do it because I like, going on all the new roller coasters that came out and
Really?
all that
Have
stuff.
you,
Yes.
All right.
Mama, have you skydived before?
No, but I would love to do that.
I would never do that. Hell no.
I would love to do that. But I'm scared to death of a plane. So I think I would get over it all at one time. Get on the plane and just jump out.
You're
I've never
scared
even
of the
been on
plane,
one.
but you'll jump.
Yes. Yes.
That's wild.
I think if you get over like the fear of getting on that plane and you just get on there and you jump off, your fear of plane should be completely over with.
Oh,
You
Miss
know?
Rainey,
I
I
don't
just
know.
looked at the chat. Malcolm said something about sensitive skin. And I would get a pair of mechanics gloves
Mm-hmm.
and
That
a
is
pair of
true.
like heavy, like good rubber gloves
Mm-hmm.
for working on the vehicle because it takes a long time to get all that stuff off your hands.
Yeah.
In
Yeah, we
all
don't.
honesty, I do like jumping off of, the rock cliffs into the lake and all that stuff. I love that stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I do like the roller coasters and stuff. But I am scared of planes. It's just the crashing.
Oh, it's just
Yeah.
the part. It's just the crashing part. Nothing.
It's just
Nothing.
Yeah,
that part.
terrifying.
And the Boeings are not doing so great, I hear lately, so I'm not about it.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I think, I flew for the first time when I was 5, but I've done so much flying now that I don't like the takeoff and I don't like the landing, but I try not to think about it. There was a time, I don't remember where I was flying to, but there was so much turbulence that those compartments up top where you put all your luggage, they
Yeah.
all opened up. The luggage is
Oh, no.
falling out.
Oh
Oh
my
no.
God.
Nope, I would have been
No.
like, give me a parachute. I'm
I
jumping.
mean, you have people in the plane screaming, and you just think, well, crap.
I'll be
Crap.
putting that
Just let
oxygen
me
mask
off.
on. You
I
know
would
they
be
have
like,
that
can I get
oxygen
off?
mask?
That didn't drop, thankfully, but Fools can tell you a story. I think when he was flying once, or maybe it was his brother, I can't recall, but one of them were on the plane where the mask did drop because of the turbulence. And I
That's
thought,
crazy.
oh, good Lord, I don't need
Oh
to
I
hear
would
wow.
have
that story.
died.
I would have
I would
died.
have
Yeah,
died
I
before
would
I
have had a heart
died.
attack. I would have had a heart attack.
I would have, no, there would have been no second. I would have been dead laying there. Y'all could have done whatever you want. I would have been dead.
Well, you guys remember when that lady, when the window busted open in the plane and everyone tried to keep her in. Oh gosh, that gives me the goosebumps thinking about it.
Like,
This
see,
Yeah,
didn't
I heard.
happen that
stuff
long
like
ago. That
that.
was like 5 or 6 years ago, maybe, max. And
Yeah.
she
Well,
got
and they're
sucked out
Did
of
that
saying,
that
happen in
window.
Philadelphia? I think that happened in Philadelphia, like right near Philadelphia. It landed in Philly.
and they're saying parts are falling off these planes, y'all, in the sky.
Yeah.
I
Well,
ain't about that life.
she got sucked out of that plane, and that's oh, I couldn't. No, thank you. No,
Bless her heart.
I
I
I
would
gotta
can't.
never
check that
fly
out.
again.
I think that plane landed in Philly and it was all messed up.
Wow. I saw pictures of it. I will tell
Well,
y'all something that changed my life. At 3.5 years old, I was in Decatur, Georgia, and a tornado. I was in a car with my dad, and a tornado picked up the car, and we were up by the treetops. My dad was driving. I was in the floorboard, and it was going in circles, very slow, but still level. And my dad just calm as a cucumber looked at me and said, it's gonna be all right, son. It's gonna be okay. I thought, yes, sir. And it set the car back down. I got a newspaper clipping somewhere if I can find it. And I dreamed about that for decades, man. Not a bad dream, just remembering it. My dad said it was going to be okay, so it was. Since that time, if lightning strikes, I don't get jumpy. I almost died. I can't tell you how many times. I know it sounds like redneck Billy Badass story, but since that happened to me and I remember it vividly to this day, it's your time or it's not. And I've had all my family members pass away, and so I, if I have a close call, I'm happy that I didn't die. And I went to a therapist even, and I was telling her how I got 7,200 bolts run through me, and you know, fell off a roof, fell off a ladder, all this stuff. And she's like, well, you're telling me this like you're, sitting around a fire with a bunch of boys. And I said, well, I don't know how else to tell it. And, I said, am I supposed to be upset? I mean, I don't understand, so if I was on a plane and it did that, it'd be like, oh, well, all right, good to go, just
No.
a blessing, I guess, because I'm just happy that I didn't expire,
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, and I almost, I was in Arkansas roofing, and it was beer time, and we had to drive 7 miles to the beer store. And on the way, we were headed to Scranton, Arkansas. Scranton, yeah. And there was a big drop off. It was a 15-mile-an-hour curve. And the idiot driving, my foreman, he was going like 60, 70 miles an hour. And then the brakes went out and hit the guardrail and tore off. This is an F-450 dump truck again. Tore off the whole tie rod ends and everything. The whole tire wheel assembly came off. And we were sitting there, and he looked over at me, and he goes, "What are you doing there? We're not going anywhere in this truck." I'm like, "Oh, yeah." And that was another pivotal moment in time that's like, well, we didn't go down that 200-foot ravine and die, so what's the problem? We went and got beer when, next car came along, the crew was following us, and they said, "Damn, man, what's going on?" We wrecked the truck. Let's go get some beer,
Like, no big deal.
Yeah. And I mean, I could go on and on, but I promise you, I had these things happen to me. And, even the therapist was like, "Good God." And I'm like, "What?" She's like, "How are you still alive?" And I said, "I don't know. Supposed to be, I guess."
God has a plan.
I believe that.
Definitely has a plan.
I'm still
I
here.
believe that.
My kids still need me, still call daddy for help,
Yeah.
I still need my dad. I can tell you that. I still need my mom. And I will be 40 next year. I still need them.
You're lucky you
Right
got your
on.
dad. I lost my dad when I was like 28.
Well, that's what I always say. Like, when you get to be in your 40s and stuff and you still have both your parents, you are very, very blessed.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, Chester, I lost my dad in 92, January 92. And what's that? I was like 23, 24, 25, something like that. And then he died he had a heart attack behind the wheel and got in the head on, and it was gnarly. He had bones sticking out of his leg, chest caved in and whatnot, broken jaw. And I had to see him lying on a slab, which was nice. And then 2007, my brother died. My brother died Christmas morning, and I was holding him, patting him on the back. And he was 6'3", 300 pounds, and his fingernails turned blue, and his lips turned blue, and that was that. He had 7 kids, one on the way. That was my only full-blooded brother. And that was 2007. 2010, September 1st, I lost my mom. She had a stent replaced and had a heart attack over and over and over. They life-flighted her, and they sent her home. And that night, she had another heart attack and died. So I really, I want to be here for my kids. And I am very, very thankful. I'm not bitter about all of that at all. I'm very grateful for my wife, my kids, and the people that are still here. I just take that as, well, it is what it is. It happened for a reason. I'm not meant to know. I'm still here for some reason, But I tell people this stuff, I guess, because it helps people like you, Chester. You're not the only one that lost someone so young. And also, it helps people to realize how much they are blessed in their lives, I don't do it for, oh, poor Wayne or anything like that. I'm good to go, man. I'm happy. Happy as a clown. Happy to be here.
Hell yeah.
A buddy of mine used to say, "How you doing, Francis?" "Oh, happy to be alive and in Texas." And it doesn't matter where he was, Alabama, you know, DC. But yeah, I've lived in very eventful life. I have roofed in all states from Texas, Arkansas, Mississippi, all the way up Tennessee, Florida. I roofed on Joint Base Andrews, where the presidents fly in and out. And I was actually on the roof when Obama walked out and flew away. And, you know, I've been to Virginia, to Kentucky, all over, man. 28 years of working out of town. So I've seen a lot of cool stuff, man.
That's cool.
I've been around,
So
man.
how'd you get into hip hop, man?
I just liked it. I was a bit of a shit talker on the roof. If somebody started something, I ended it. I could talk more shit than any of them.
Yeah.
And the lyrics, I like the lyrics and the beat, all the way from Chub Rock to Heavy D in the old school, up through Tupac, Biggie, Dre, Ice Cube, Ice-T even.
Oh my gosh, Wayne, I love it. I just love it.
Oh yeah. What's the other band with the little one-eyed dude in it? That sung the Chucky song.
I know what you're talking about. Bushwick Bill. I forget the name of it.
Yeah, Bushwick Bill. I think he shot himself with it up by accident. They had a lot of good stuff. A lot of
Gangster
bands. Yeah. That's a good song.
I can't think of their name right now. I know who you're talking about. It's on the tip of my tongue. You there, Wayne? Hello?
Wayne.
Wayne?
I don't know where Wayne went.
I think we lost him.
Still, it says he's here.
Is that someone's background? He's not chatting. Maybe he's chatting with somebody.
I don't know.
I was eating chips, so that's what you heard.
Oh, Wayne's gone.
You guys want to end it?
That was cool,
It's
though.
been like 3 hours.
Oh, we can
Yeah.
end it whenever you're ready, dear. Whenever.
It's up to you guys. It don't matter to me.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I want to get something to eat, and I didn't want to be rude and drag you guys around the house while I tried to fix whatever I'm gonna eat. It's late, but I should probably eat something. I only had breakfast today, so.
Okay. So we'll end it and we'll say
I got
good
you.
night and stay safe and stay blessed. And we'll see you next time.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys having me on today.
Yeah, thanks
We
for
appreciate you
coming on.
coming. We
Absolutely.
do appreciate you, Miss Rainey.
I appreciate the both of you and everyone else that's here with us. So
I appreciate everybody that hung in there with us, you know.
yes. Yes.
As long as they did.
Absolutely.
All
Okay,
right,
well you
guys.
guys have a good evening.
You too, Miss Rainey.
You too.
Okay. Bye-bye.